At all? There we go. All right. Oof. So we're gonna play Glitter Hearts today, and we're gonna go through a little bit of little backstory on the school, give people some background. Feel free to also at some point send me character backgrounds if that's your thing. If not, whatever. It's not that big a deal. Um, you are attending Eldritch High School, a sleepy in a sleepy town of Clovenfoot, Mass. The school is old, one of the first things the town ever built. Some say possibly haunted. The outside is in good repair. On each side of its heavy oak doors hangs a long banner showcasing the Clovenfoot Devils, a local football team that has nearly made state. Inside the walls are that standard green color you could expect at any high school, but the lockers painted a deep black as if they decided that they need to be more depressing than it already is. There's a single lunchroom, classrooms, science lab, guidance areas, things you'd expect. Lastly, a new looking gymnasium has been put up across the way with a brand new renovated track. The atmosphere is about what you'd expect, except underneath there's a faint hum of mystery simmering below the surface. And that's your school. So yeah, that's Eldritch High School right there.
What was the last part again?
Sure. Which last part?
Just the last sentence.
Oh, got it. The atmosphere is about what you'd expect of a normal high school, but a hum of mystery underneath.
Okay.
So it still feels like this isn't like wacky high, right? It's still a high school, but there's something vaguely wrong and you all know it. So yeah, that is school. If you want, now we can talk about how you got your individual powers if you want also, or we could just skip that for a later time as a flashback or something, or we could talk about it in game. But pretty much everyone had the same deal. You talked to the magic book, whose name he just calls himself Toby. He has a really long fucking name, but he just decided to call himself Toby because it was easier for humans to understand. He said that basically it's a book. It can look like anything. It basically said that you make a pact with it, you get a magical item that you have to use as being to swear upon, and that when you can access magical powers by invoking him and using the magical artifact. The only caveat is that there's two things. One, you're not supposed to reveal your identity to people in the school, and two, you're not supposed to use your powers in a way that would not be helpful to the situation. So, like for example, I don't know, doing something awful with your powers, and I don't know, murdering a student or something. The hijinks and weird stuff is fine. He just doesn't want you to make the situation worse than it already is. So that sort of thing. However, you can still get access to your powers by just doing the magical transformation. So if you're inside the school, if you're outside the school, doesn't matter. You can access those powers. Okay.
What did we decide about the? No, sorry.
No. Go ahead.
What did we decide about the transformation? I forget now.
We decided that everyone's transformation revolves around an object. That object has been enhanced by the magical book or whatever it wants to be that day, and that is what activates your transformation. As for how you look and how your magical transformation plays out, go nuts as long as you're still a humanoid and you still have your own stats. No getting 4 arms or 6 arms and then having 6 attacks because you have 6 arms. No, you still only have the same number of actions and stuff. No.
Sure.
But if you want to, I don't know, be taller, smaller, as long as you're within human range, that's fine with me. If you want to turn from a dude to a lady, if you want to turn a lady to a dude, if you want to turn into anything you in that spectrum that you want, go right ahead. But you should just have a set transformation. Whatever heck wacky transformation you've decided is the transformation.
Cool.
So no changey backsies. If you decide to go really wacky with it, you're stuck that way when you transform.
So we at this point have our powers.
So the way I'm playing it is you already have gotten your powers. We can do funny things like, I don't know, at a critical moment you could have a flashback and house rule it, where you like talk about your, because there's other games that do that, where it's like, oh, this reminds me of the time I got my powers, and you could describe later, or we could play them all out. I feel like that's gonna take a long time because you have to set up a situation for each individual player to gain who want power, and I feel like that's gonna be like at least 20 minutes per player, probably.
This is which power are we talking about, by the way? The magical power?
The magical power to transform from your normal self to your magical transformation self.
Okay, and then when do we get the mystical power?
Well, no, that's part of the thing. Like, so the object allows you to gain access to your magical or mystical powers.
Okay, so it's both. Got it.
You have to transform to gain access to that. If you do not transform, you are you. If someone punches you when you're you, you take a punch like a normal dude.
But our everyday identity, we always have that.
Yes, you always have access to your everyday identity power, but you don't have access to any of your special powers unless you're transformed. So, like I said, if you're
when do you want us to decide on our transformations?
You could decide up until the point where you have to do it if you want.
Okay.
But whatever you choose is what you look like. So
gotcha. Yeah.
Now, do we? I forget if we went over the fact that do we know? We obviously know of each other. Do we know that we all have this power, or are we kind of figuring that out?
So when you gained your power, you basically said to Toby that you are an Eldritch Knight. You are his, you're gaining a fraction of his power to become this other person. So he knows all of you. Whether or not you want to chat with each other about all being knights, that's up to you.
But so he did. So I guess the question is, he didn't tell us that they're like who the other knights are, or that they even exist.
What? Now that I think about it, he probably wouldn't just say, "Oh, these are the names of the other knights," unless it became an emergency to do so.
He's just like, there are other knights out there.
Right, and when I need them, I will.
Fair enough. I think that I like that. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of our team origin story.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's gonna be all mystical and mysterious.
He thinks of you as a resource, and so it isn't like he's gonna be like, I need you all to. There might be situations where he just needs one of you to do something. You know what I mean? It's a boss kind of thing.
Need to know basis. Got it.
Was it? I mean, that doesn't mean you guys can't have relationships. You're all in the same, because it's funny. You're all in the same homeroom, so that'll be funny to play out. Mostly also because I don't want to have to shift people between different homeroom teachers and come up with like a dozen teachers. So you're all in the same homeroom.
Yes, player-centric game design.
Hey, do you want?
Or sorry, no. DM-centric game design. Yes.
Do you guys want to have to deal with? Okay, your homeroom class has ended. Go to the next go to the next class. You'd still have overlapping classes though, so I could still get you to meet up that way. It'd just be a lot more work.
No, I'm just making jokes. Ignore me.
Okay. Besides,
I'm just in a funny mood.
Everyone wants this homeroom teacher anyway. So what are you guys complaining about? Like, you got the best homeroom teacher.
For teenagers, we complain about everything.
Yeah, that's true. I guess. What's being a teenager again? All right. So we're all clear with the fact that you have an item, you have a transformation, and if called upon, you will help him out. Basically, you'll help Toby out. And you can use your powers, you just can't use them maliciously. So basically,
can he take the powers away?
He could take away your powers because basically all he's done is invest power into an artifact and you're accessing that artifact. So he theoretically could just reverse it if he felt you were abusing your powers.
But if he were to die, Before.
and the artifact
don't know.
is
What's up?
some piece of jewelry or whatever that we decide.
You decide that. I don't decide that. Nope.
Mhm. Cool.
If you want to, I assume you want something. I mean, you could pick something larger, but I assume you want something hand size that you can keep like kind of concealed, rather than I don't know a giant umbrella. You know, like something
Sure.
relatively.
I'm just thinking like a some bracelet with a skull on it.
Okay, that's fine. It could even be something as small as a ring, but you remember that your powers are tied to it. So let's say, I don't know, you're punched the hell out by the high school bully and your ring is stolen. That's your magical item. You can't transform. So just in case you get something like that happens to you.
Sure. Yeah, I like I'm gonna have it be a necklace that I wear under my shirt. It's no one really knows it's there. That's easy.
I mean, you could.
I thought we decided on Rings of Power last time. No.
I mean, we could do like, oh, okay, the Rings of Power motif, but that would have to be decided by everybody. It is not specified that it has to be like that. It's just like you guys can choose that as a theme if you want. So
yeah,
it's up.
I'm cool. I'm cool with Rings of Power, but again, I think that you could still wear it on a bracelet on a necklace or something like that.
That's fine. You just have to be able to hold it in your hand when you to transform.
Sure.
Okay. If people are cool with rings, we can stick with rings. If not, we can go with magical items.
Is it pretty or plain?
I assume it is probably beautiful. I would assume.
I think it's kind of probably somewhat thematic of your powers. Right. Again, that's why I'm going with the skull.
So let me go through pretty much what every scene was. You get into a situation, you ask him for his help, he lets you have to vow upon the ring, but he presents the ring by opening his big sharp teeth mouth and his tongue rolls out, and at the end is the ring.
Gross.
It's a pretty ring though. It's a shiny ring, but it came off of this thing's tongue. Just because he doesn't have hands. He's an object.
Hey, what happened to your avatar?
Oh, they said it was silly.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use it for when I talk as Toby.
Okay.
Because I don't have a paper clip or some weird shit.
So he's giving us the ring now?
Yeah, basically it's kind of simultaneously going through everybody's, but basically the same thing works for everyone. You get into a situation where you require his help, he opens his big old mouth and you swear upon the ring that he gives you. You don't know each other are knights, but he is, in case of an emergency, yes, he can call all of you at once and you will come a run in probably, or at least show up. All right. So we're cool with rings and we're cool with that stuff. We can always come back to it later. Right?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think that's fine for now and most likely going forward.
Okay. We could, like I said, feel free to send me crap about how that happened, or we could do it as a flashback, or we don't have to do it at all. It's not that important to everything that's going on, but it might be important to you, Okay. So you're all getting the same homeroom. It is pretty generic as homerooms go. However, much to David's character's chagrin, Dirk, is it Dirk or Derek? Dirk.
It's
Derek.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
But it's pronounced like Derek. Like yeah, it's a weird name.
Much to the happiness of Dirk, your class homeroom teacher is Joanne Nomura, who is quite beautiful. A beautiful dark-skinned lady with silver-toned hair, and her demeanor is enchanting. Almost inhuman, calm like a warrior of old is the best way to say. She, someone who seems past her years, even though she looks young.
Like an Eldritch?
I don't know, but weird. Not like weird in a bad way, just very like stoic. You feel like not, and like I said, somewhere between stoic and like extremely calm. Not mean, just very like just stuff glances off of her. Like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of personality. So yeah. Let's see. Where was I? All right. Now we should pick everyone's seats. You can choose. You can choose front row, middle row, back row. And
Back row.
okay, hold on. Let me get my notepad out. Because who knows if this if this room blows up or something. You might want to be in a specific part of the building. All right.
Back room near the door.
All right. So Derek is going Derek. Is it just say Derek? Is it easier that way?
Yeah, it's Derek. Yeah, it's Derek.
Okay.
Derek.
You're going to be at the back of the room. All right. Next up. Anybody?
Obviously, I'm in the back of the room where all the
Oh,
cool
God.
kids are.
Everyone's going to be at the back of the room.
I mean, I'm dark and sulking and sitting in the back of the room and using my perfect perception to look at everyone all at once.
That doesn't look creepy at all. All right. Sounds great. Alex?
No, I'm not the future school shooter.
You don't say that word. You say quiet or unique or something. You don't say that word. And Zoom suddenly comes on. FBI has joined the line.
I mean quirky, sorry.
Quirky, thank you. Okay, Dean, where are you?
I'm sitting near the window,
Okay.
so I can
That's fine. So
so
like
I
the
can
middle, or the middle or the back window like area.
I want to sit close to a window, so as I lose attention span, I can go out, I can look outside and be distracted by squirrels and cars driving by.
Fantastic. Oh, okay, that's fine. 1 second. Just put that in real quick. Dean. Okay, are you at the back? I feel like there's two windows. There's one that's always at like the back and one that's like in the middle, right? So, which did you want to be in the middle or
Okay,
the back?
yeah, I'll sit in the back by the window.
Oh, great. Back, and so he stole the window seat. All right, and lastly, Viola.
It's not that I have short attention span, it's that I'm more interested in what's going on outside.
Sorry, is this where we're sitting?
Yeah, did you want to pick the back of the classroom, the front of the classroom?
Oh, I can be in front, that's fine.
You want to be like front row?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Be different. There we go. Be bold and different. Don't look at my notes. Yeah. Right. Okay. And then all right. Wait, where is I have text? Alex is at the back. There we go. All right. So homeroom starts like every other time homeroom started. Derek?
Yeah, present.
Okay, good. Amos?
Yes, if you looked around, you would obviously see that I'm here.
Yeah, he's here. Okay, just check.
Wait, why aren't you doing it in alphabetical order?
What's up?
Never mind. It doesn't matter. No.
Oh, yeah,
never
you have
mind.
a very good point. Well, apparently she's off today. Dean Gray. She looks around. Dean Gray?
Bingo.
Okay, got it. Yeah, great. Thank you, Dean. Viola, sorry.
Present.
Nice, thank you for attending class. We are still missing a few students. I'm guessing they're just going to be either late or there's one student that looks like he's going to be missing a few days. Welcome to homeroom, and she'll go through her general speech about school rules, and she'll show you like the I forget, like a homeroom teacher just kind of like goes through what you're gonna go through during the day, right? It's like, okay, and then this teacher's gonna come and
Mostly just take
take
attendance.
attendance.
Right?
Yeah. Then okay, so that part happens. Did you guys want to build relationships, or do you want to wait for stuff to go down, or that's up to you guys?
Hey, Dean. Hey, Dean. Hey, Dean.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get the math homework done last night?
Oh dear.
What do you? Which answers are you having trouble with?
A couple of them. Can I just take a look at it?
Hold on a second. Let me look.
Hey,
Just-
I got the history homework done. I can trade you.
Yeah, sorry, can't help you out, friend.
So sorry, where do we have a picture of where everyone is sitting?
It's not really a picture, but I can tell you where everione's sitting.
Okay, yeah,
Everyone's
can we-
Pretty much, it's pretty much
We're all in
three
the
of us
back
across the
row.
back.
everybody's
Oh, we're on the back row. Okay, got
yeah,
it.
Viola, right?
Yeah.
Okay, except Viola, everyone is in the back row. So you do see like Derek talking to Dean about homework stuff because they're right there.
Oh, so you didn't get the math homework done, or you're not willing to help me out?
Are we even in the same math class?
Yeah, man. We like sit in the back row next to each other all the time. Like that's our thing, I think.
That might be your thing. I don't remember ever seeing you before.
Oh, I mean, all right. Well,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I didn't do the math homework. Sorry.
Oh, hey, that's cool, man. That's an answer. Hold on. I got a couple of them done.
I mean, that kid over there looks, and I point to Amos. He looks pretty smart. I bet he has all the correct answers too.
I don't even look. Yeah, I'm not. It's homeroom, so I'm just gonna try to bang this thing out. You want to work on it together?
Not particularly.
All right.
Nice
Well,
relationship we're having.
awesome. Because we're really building the friendships here. That's perfect. Okay. Why don't you go back and looking out the window? Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't really even be sitting next to you because you're by the window and I'm by the back. I'm by the door. But I like kind of like walk, kind of crouch back to my seat and like, hey Amos,
So
go to my seat.
So with characters, right? Does anyone actually have down like pre-done relationships with people, or is it just like we just had names and nobody decided on what they were yet? I just wanted to know.
Sorry for what?
Predetermined relationships. Nobody had any really
I
written
do.
down. Oh, you do?
For
Okay.
the
For like what you for competitive versus
for relationships,
Yeah.
that's all done.
Okay, because there's two different types. There's competitive and cooperative. So I guess it looks like you picked cooperative for all of them.
Yes.
Okay. So Claire isn't in class today, at least not yet.
I'm friends with Claire. We had
Oh,
already established that.
Okay. It looks
there's
like
Dean.
Yep, there's Dean.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have Dean. Wait, Dean.
That's Dean Gray. That's the person that Derek's talking to.
Okay.
Okay, because I just wanted to know like when she leaves and they start to get the next teacher in, like what will occur, but I guess I'll find that out in a moment. So she leaves and there looks like the first period is going to be history. So she leaves to go let the next person in. So you guys have like a few minutes while that's going on.
All right, well, I guess I'll just sit here and work on my math homework for a while. I guess I know that. Hey Amos, did you get all the homework done last night?
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
I just need a little help with math. You need a little help with math.
Why are you a black woman?
Because the teacher.
Oh, you're the teacher.
Yeah, she was the last character in the batch.
Oh,
I can switch
okay.
back to me now because she left. But
Okay.
Brian doing blackface. Wow. It's kind of
hey,
Yeah.
hey, I am playing a character. If it was me actually in blackface, yeah, I totally should get shunned for that shit.
I kind of want what do you call it, non-character, but I kind of want to help Derek, but also I have him marked as a competitive relationship because
I had
of
a
his
feeling.
relationship with Viola. So
Oh shit!
you guys don't remember this whole love triangle thing?
No, I
that
remember
set up?
now. It's coming
Yeah,
back to me.
love
So I kind of
triangle?
don't really want to help him with his homework.
He
Just
has a-
fuck him.
Okay, so let's rewind a bit. His character, one of his backstory things is he has a crush on you, but can't say anything because he's too introverted.
Oh dear.
And
Wait,
he,
I have a crush on her.
no, Amos
No,
has a crush on
Amos.
Amos.
Amos?
Amos has a crush on her. Okay.
Amos has
Amos.
Amos.
Yeah,
Amos.
it's just Amos. Yeah.
Amos.
Okay. Amos has a crush on Viola, but to basically make himself look good in front of her, he has a competitive relationship with Derek. So
Well, no, where Derek like something. I remember there was something with Derek.
Derek likes the homeroom teacher. I think he said that once or twice. Where he was like,
All I know is I hate
Oh
Derek.
man, I don't.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Okay,
it doesn't. Well, if you have
No,
a
but you don't know that though. You don't
Okay,
you don't know
no.
that.
if you have a
Well, I
competitive
kinda-
relationship, you
I-
don't actually hate them. You just don't. You want to
Yeah,
get better than them. That's all it is. It's not like a particular hate.
I kind of had a feeling about that. That's why I went to Dean before I went to Amos.
Huh?
But clearly, Dean's not my favorite. Isn't a fan of me either. So that's
Well,
fine.
math class is going to suck when it shows up because you haven't done your homework. Neither is he, and Amos is not going to help you.
I mean, it's not that I hate him, but I just want to crush him, see him driven before me, and hear the lamentations of his women. But
Are you sure that's not a broken relationship? I really should look at your sheet.
no, I just have him as a competitive relationship.
Okay,
So wait,
really competitive.
Viola, are you and I friends?
I'm at the
I mean-
front of the classroom. Where are you coming?
No, I'm just asking you.
Yeah, but like I remember
Oh.
last time when we created characters, you guys were like in the same clique or something.
Oh yeah, I'm friends with everybody.
Yeah, using cooperative relationships with everyone. Yeah, what's competition? I don't know. It's the thing other people have.
Right.
Hey Brian, I sent you a message.
Oh, good.
So what are the it's just competitive. It's just either competitive or cooperative, right?
Right. Yep. But they apply different things when you make rolls with them. So
I haven't really thought about this. I mean, I would say that I'm friends with Viola and Adrian's character, but just because Adrian and I are both like really, really dark and foreboding.
Oh no, maybe. That's now I remember. Yeah, I had a crush on Claire, and then you guys were like in the same clique. Yeah. I think that was it.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
because you guys are like close or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
we're besties.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. There we go. Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm sure I get along with Viola. Like I don't really, she's very happy go lucky, I think. But apparently I'm in a more competitive relationship with both Dean and Amos. So I guess that's where I stand with that. Cool.
right. I just want to know what this whole scene here is just to help establish a power dynamic. I want to kind of know where where this group is, basically. All right.
Mhm.
So got it. Those two are competitive. At the moment, Zeppo's character hasn't built any relationships with people, but he can while they're swapping teachers and things are going on.
Is that just building really like a relationship in game with players, or is this something different with
it is literally just what is your relationship to that other character? Mostly it's either cooperative or competitive. So
Okay.
when you see someone, do you think I want to be better than them, or but I still respect them, but I want to be better than them? Or do you want to be I am their buddy and we stand up for each other? That's basically the two options. unless you really want to have a broken relationship with someone, which doesn't give you any benefit at all. It literally gives you negatives.
Okay.
So you can have no relationship, but be aware that when crap hits the fan, you're gonna have to form a relationship or get no bonuses from that part of the sheet, basically.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
Hey, jerk.
That's a great way to start a conversation.
You still can't figure out those math equations?
You just call me jerk?
Wow.
And the first broken relationship of the
Hey,
game
no,
starts.
come on. Lighten up. I'm just listen, are you having trouble with the math?
I mean, I've got a bunch of them done. There's just a couple on here that I
Oh, okay, look
have a hard
here.
time with.
Here.
I wasn't trying to like.
I pull out a
anything. I just-
binder from my backpack, a
Dean,
3-ring binder that has clear sheet protectors, and I carefully remove the math homework and I hand it to him. Look, copy the answers, but don't make it look like you copied the answers, okay?
Dean, what's your mental stat, Dean?
1.
Fantastic, Dean. If you could roll when you have a chance, 2d6 and your mental. Just
Okay.
I'm giving you your bonus for your mental, obviously, but like, I just don't want to. If it's a complete failure, that's gonna.
I rolled a 7 plus 1, 8.
Okay. It's not a complete failure. There are answers there. Yeah.
So I'm gonna like. So again, let's say there's like 15 questions. I mean, 20 questions. So I've got some of those done. So as I'm like going through, I'm checking my
Some of them
answers
don't
against
match Dean's thing. Yeah.
some of his, and I'm like, hey, I like when I hand it back to him, I'm like, I hand him a note with it. And I'm like, I think that these ones are wrong, and I like write down the right answers for those. I'm like, I think that those ones might be wrong. You might want to double check those. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Sure thing.
Can I use my powers of super perception to perceive that one of his answers is wrong? Like, can I see
What
his
is your
answers?
actual power? Oh wait, you can't unless it's part of your everyday. Is it part of your everyday?
Well,
identity?
is it a roll? So okay, so I have a stroke of genius, which is
All right. Let me. What page is that? Let me look at it.
But like, what are the? Like, I'm looking at the basic moves, and I don't even know what I would use to look at
Well,
his
that's why we're
homework.
gonna look at. That's why we're gonna look at the move. So, what is it? Stroke of genius. Is it part of your everyday identity?
Yeah, that's everyday identity because I'm a
Okay.
genius.
Okay. Well, let's look at. I'm gonna look at stroke of genius and say what the
But it's like stroke of genius just gives you like extra, like
Okay.
extra
So, stroke of
like
genius
+1 on something.
gives
I think.
you a bonus on after you do a glimpse the truth. So glimpse the truth is basically investigating a situation. So that is
Okay.
an actual move on the
Yeah. So should I use glimpse the truth to look at his homework, like over his shoulder kind of thing?
actually you theoretically could because glimpse the truth inquires let me just double check to make sure that that's correct.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
Glimpse
still
the
trying to
truth.
understand the basic moves.
No, it's fine. Glimpse the truth. What is happening here? What is about to happen? What needs to be protected? What's controlled? No, what new and useful information can I gather? Yeah, sure. I'll let that. Yeah, all right. You want to use
All right.
glimpse the truth to look at his math?
Okay. Yeah. Because I think he got question 2 wrong.
Sure. Roll it. It's gonna be
Yeah. hold on.
your mental. Oh, it says right here. Yeah, roll plus mental.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to
And
find-
then
it's 2d6, right?
yeah, on a 10 plus, you gain a power point, which you can spend on various things like adjusting rolls and stuff.
Yeah. I got a 7 plus mental. What is my mental? My mental is a 2. I'm very smart. So it's a 9.
Okay, you can ask one question.
Well, it's more like I'm just gonna say that he got question 10 wrong, and I'm gonna tell him that because I wanna flex on him
Fair.
that he's an idiot.
You look
Yeah?
over his thing and you do see that he does have one of them wrong. So
Who are you doing that to? Me or
You,
Dean?
yeah, because
I'm
you're
doing-
because Dean is sitting by the window, and I guess yeah, whatever. I think you're like in between me and Dean, right?
Derek
So
is in between us.
yeah. So you,
No, I would be. I kind of messed that up. Dean is by the window. I was by the door, so you
oh,
would
so I'm in
actually
the
be.
middle. Okay, so I can see both of you.
I kind of like,
Oh,
I got my notes.
did this weird walk where I kind of look like I'm still like at chair level, and I kind of like went over to Dean and asked him, and then when he rejected me, I came back, and so we kind of just like then the teacher left, so I just got up and we just did the exchange and kind of helped
hey,
each
Right.
other out.
hey, Mr. Mensa. What do you think that you think that any of this really matters? I mean, what do you have your whole adult life mapped out? Are you gonna work for NASA? I mean, it's like this is just busy work. We got to get through this and then
Yeah, not all
whatever.
of us,
Fuck off with our lives.
not all of us are destined to work at McDonald's.
Wow.
Hey, well, I'm sure NASA has McDonald's too.
Oh yeah, so you two could work at NASA. Wow,
Hey,
what a
yeah,
positive thought.
we're future
Wait,
co-employees.
wait,
But
a second, Amos. You said I got
I'm
10
still gonna
wrong.
spit in your
yeah,
hamburger.
Battle of the
Oh,
Bulge was actually in 1944, not 1943.
That's a math question. That's good
that's
percent.
this is
No, but I perceived it on his history homework.
Oh, good. You checked the other stuff while you were there.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
Can
I have
I
really high perception. I'm very perceptive.
good. Well, when I need
I
some
pull it out.
perceiving,
You guys are getting rolling swimmingly. Thank you.
Can you help me with my
Um,
math homework though? Because that's no. I mean, I pull out my history homework and I'm like, no, I'm pretty good at history. Oh,
Just
hey, you know what? You're right.
and yet you got it wrong.
I like thanks, man. That's wow. I didn't think that you really appreciated me that much. That's really cool of you, man. Right on. I really
Well, some of us have to be bigger men, you know.
that's okay.
I didn't think I was being small about any of this, but no thanks though. Hey, have you heard from Claire? Do you know why she's not here today?
I don't know. Aren't you her friend? Shouldn't you
I
know?
I mean I am her friend, but I don't know why she's not here today. I'm asking if you had heard anything.
No, I don't deal with rumors.
the
Oh, all right.
after. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Uh yeah, I wasn't asking about rumors. That maybe if you'd like talk to her, heard that she wasn't going to come in. That's all. I'm just gonna finish up this math homework. Thanks,
Okay.
guys. You guys are all right.
Hey, anytime. I'm here for you.
About the time you guys
Uh,
kind of like finish scribbling each other's answers, have your little argument, you do hear the door slide open, and your history teacher, we'll call him Mr. Winsworth. Mr. Winsworth comes in, is that pudgy old man, Winsworth. And he just kind of looks at you guys. All right, now turn to chapter 3. Actually, it is the Battle of the Bulge, because that was what you guys were studying. And he goes, the Battle of the Bulge was a very it's like drones in the background. I don't know if people are actually paying attention to what he's saying. He's just going on about history and how many people died and how horrible it was for conditions for the soldiers and stuff like that. Most of the stuff teenagers don't care about. um, and that's why amputations are just like goes back and forth. What? It's war, man, especially back then. So yes, Mr. Winsworth is his name, and he is a pudgy man who smells vaguely of alcohol. Probably been drinking before class. Not that anyone wants to mention it or not. Okay. So yeah, history class is happening. And about halfway through the lesson, this is your principal speaking. We're gonna have an assembly in the main gymnasium. If you guys could, if the students in an orderly fashion can head to the gymnasium, we just have to we have to suspend classes for a moment and go over a few things.
Before that announcement is even done, Derek has gathered up his stuff and is right out the door. Attention students, he's out the door.
He's like, this has to be an emergency. Fucking runs out.
I wonder if something happens to Claire.
Are you following me?
Me?
Where-
No.
Well,
Where are you going in such a rush?
If I can get out of that history class, that's cool. I mean, I like history, but
Oh, I thought
man...
you were trying to skip out on the assembly.
Oh no, I get into a lot of trouble, so I can't mess things up at school because my foster parents are really, really shitbags, and they are not. If I mess things up, I get into a lot of trouble at home. So I just try to, just trying to make things work here.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I appreciate the fact they give me a roof and everything, but as soon as I'm 18, I'm getting out of there.
Okay, students, if you can get in an orderly fashion and go to the door so we can go to the gymnasium for this announcement. So he tries to get people up out of their chairs, put away. You put that down. You weren't even, he wakes up a student, he slams a book down near a student, wake up. We're going to the assembly. Just get wake up. And then he kind of gathers you guys up and starts marching you down towards that area. I know that you said that because I know you guys were having a conversation. Who just someone whooshed out the door? I was trying to remember who
Derek.
it was. Derek just whooshed out
Derek.
the door. So did you have that conversation? Because I thought I was talking there. No?
I followed suit.
Okay.
I followed him pretty quickly, so we could have had the conversation as we were.
Okay, that's fine. You just
no, that makes sense because I'm worried that it's something about Claire. So
okay, so the three of you basically
I'm gonna rush
your history teacher. You just kind of fucking vanished out the door. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. If I get told to go to something and can get out of that boring ass history class, I will do that. I mean, I like history. That man butchers history. It's not appreciated.
He is sober enough to teach. Okay, he is so
butchers history.
That's one of my history teachers, to be honest. Yeah. He was always drinking. All right.
Well, they probably can't get rid of him. He's probably fully vested.
Yeah. Absolutely,
yeah.
He's definitely put.
Who else wants to? There's probably no other teachers who want to take over that class. You can't. I can't blame the school in a sense. I can a little bit, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with Claire. I was actually gonna see if I could figure out where she might be. I'll meet you guys at the assembly. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
And I kind of duck out.
Hey, you want company? I mean, I'm sure the assembly is going to be great and all, but
I'm gonna just save me a seat. I'm gonna it's gonna be a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send you a message, Brian.
Sure.
So you can do what you're doing.
All right. Yeah. So anyone who wants to can be at the assembly hall. Obviously, there's going to be a section where Derek's going to do something. I don't know what it is yet, but the gymnasium, being one of the newer buildings, is rather nice. It was built much within the last 5-10 years, so it's actually in much better shape than the school. You guys are all sitting in bleacher style seating by grade in the gymnasium. Mr. Warren, the principal, comes up to the microphone. Now, I don't want to alarm any of you, but we are looking into finding a student that has gone missing. So we figured the best way to do it was to get people here and make sure there's no other, people missing. So we can do a head count and get some information on the situation. Now, the person in question, and he looks around the room. Let me just check the message. Actually, okay, no messages yet.
Yeah, I just sent it.
Okay.
But I don't have to make a roll because obviously, we're gonna find out in a half an hour. But that's what I stepped outside to do, and then I'm just kind of concentrating for a minute. And if I don't get anything, which I don't get anything, I'm just gonna go back in and hear what you're saying now.
I will have an answer to your question in 30-ish minutes. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I know.
All right. So anyway, yeah, the student in question is, let's look at his notes. Samantha Sweeny, a cheerleader. She has gone missing during the period break. If anyone's seen her or has the information, please see our guidance counselor or myself, and we can look into this further.
Is that? I mean, obviously, that's probably a name that we all know. You said Samantha Sweeny.
Yeah, Samantha Sweeny is a very it's an easy name to remember, and she is apparently one of the cheer squad for the Clovenfoot Devils, the local football team.
Yep.
So if you guys have any information on Miss Sweeny, please contact me or the guidance counselor, Mr. Jenkins. All right. Who would he pick as his victim? I want everyone to roll a d6.
1d6?
1d6 or 2d6. Well, no, we'll do the normal 2d6. 2d6. And then let me know who gets the highest.
Do we have
Not me.
on here?
Yeah, we can find dice. Or you get a dice roller, one of the two.
What do we just 2d6?
Roll me 2d6, and I kind of want to know who's the highest, and I might have to do a roll off, but I have a feeling that we'll get a highest for 2d6.
I mean, I'm pretty high right now, but
I'm gonna be the lowest, so
you rolled 2 once?
I rolled 3, but yeah.
2d6?
Just 2d6, no modifiers. Yeah, we're just deciding who gets the
7.
who gets the turkey. Okay, 7.
it's the turkey.
Okay. Derek, what'd you roll?
9.
Ooh, you're close. Who else we missing? We're missing Amos. Amos?
Derek is not in the room, right?
No, I just
came
stepped
in
out
later.
for a minute. There's probably had to be a few minutes of people filing
Yeah,
in.
no, they had to
and so
organize.
then I would have come back in.
No, that
for
took a
the-
little bit.
Yeah.
History's
Yeah, so
fluid.
I
You guys can get rid of the history class.
I would have heard the whole thing and join you guys maybe mid conversation, mid speech, but I heard the whole thing.
I'm gonna ask you, have you heard from Clara? Claire.
No, I was just checking in to see if I could figure out where she was, but I don't know yet.
So Amos, what'd you roll out of curiosity?
3.
3.
1 and 2.
Oh well, that was easy. And Dean?
I had to go take care of the kids real quick. I don't
No,
know
that's
what
fine.
just happened.
Basically, a student has gone missing by the name of Samantha Sweeny, and I'm having you roll 2d6 for an indeterminate thing that I'm going to decide.
Considering
I rolled an 11.
Of course.
Wow.
Hey,
Oh,
good job, buddy.
well, that's a winner. All right.
Or
Let's
loser.
see. From your pocket, you feel a vibration from your left chest pocket.
Okay. Would I actually have something normally that would vibrate?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay. I look around to see if any, just a quick glance to see if anybody's watching me.
No normal people are watching you. Whether or not the other
Okay.
heroes want to try to watch you later, that's their own fault.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna check my pocket.
Okay. You reach into your pocket and I assume you just continue to pull the thing out of your pocket, right? Like you start pulling something out of your pocket, which is longer than the dimensions of your pocket, and it's a phone receiver, just the receiver, like a normal telephone, like a rotary phone,
Yeah.
and it's got an eye
And
on each side and a
we
teeth
see this,
mouth at the
right?
bottom.
Have I seen this before?
Well, it's Toby, but he's in a different form. He's
Oh,
now.
okay. So I'm not like gonna like this isn't like a lose sanity kind
I
of
mean,
moment.
it's kind
I'm
of
used to
freaky.
like weird things like this cropping up from every now and then. Like this
When
just
he
this is just his manifestation this time.
his
So
manifestation right now is a phone receiver. You reach it, however, you reached into your pocket for something which you thought was small because your pocket's small, but
Yeah.
you got a full receiver.
And again, do we all see this, or at least
Now for that,
Amos and I?
there I'm sure should be a roll, and I am going to go look at the sheet again.
Yeah, from what I remember you telling us, it's like only we all see it, but nobody else does.
You all see it. No one else sees it. He just looks like he's poking. To normal people, it looks like he's just reaching into his pocket and like doing something. But like, let's see. This going together. A vigilant, dangerous. This is not a dangerous situation. A weird situation. Sure. Convince someone. No, I'll just do just 2d6 in physical because you're looking, right? You're looking in that direction. Though the person with perfect awareness, I don't feel like I need to give you a roll. There's something weird. If you see your friend reaching around in his chest for a thing, like this, or either that or you get a bonus that's pretty high, like +1 or +2.
Would I get any kind of a bonus because of my telepathy?
Do you have a telepathic connection with him? I don't know if that's the thing that you guys do.
I would have a telepathic connection with Toby.
You could hear Toby because Toby's going to start speaking soon.
Okay, that's all I'm asking. I will roll to see if I see it. You want me to roll physical? Oh, I'm great at physical.
Well, it's because it's involving your eyes. It's not
oh man,
mental.
I got a 1.
I got a 5, and I don't have any physical stats because I'm smart, but I'm not strong.
Okay, sounds great. Did you want to see the magic trick, or do you want to avoid it?
Yeah, what do I roll?
We're just rolling 2d6 in physical because you're literally looking around to see what's going on
I'm
around
not good at physical.
Yeah, none of us are.
Yeah.
Oh,
who
I rolled
physical?
a 1.
You're just too in shock that someone's gone missing.
You rolled a 1 also?
Terrible.
I rolled a 1.
Nice.
That Samantha Sweeny, you must have known them. They're nice. They're popular. You know, like. Terrible.
It's weird that they called an assembly. Students cut all the time. It's weird for them to make a big deal out of somebody not coming into school.
It's not that they didn't. They came to school.
But dude, but it's Samantha. Like that. Like she doesn't miss school, and
she was taken somewhere after she came in. They saw her on the grounds. That's why it's an assembly.
Yeah, I mean, what if maybe she just cut?
But I mean, but again, Samantha Sweeny doesn't do that, dude. I mean, she's an all A student, doesn't do anything wrong that people, or
maybe
that the administration's aware of.
Maybe
she's like,
maybe she started doing drugs,
and her parents are super rich. Well, of course. I mean, but that's why they're concerned.
So she has money to buy the crack.
I love how you guys are building lore that her parents are like the richest people in town on top of everything else.
I mean,
but just
have you not been paying attention to health class?
Just so you know, as I'm pulling this phone out of my pocket and I realize what's happening, I'm gonna spring up out of my seat and start to like quickly like sidestep out of the row. And excuse me, sorry, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Save my seat.
Fine. Just come back when you're done or whatever.
I assume that we probably don't even, because Amos
None
and
of
I
us saw it.
Like, kind of arguing about whatever silly thing we're arguing about, and my role especially was so terrible. I don't even notice that he's gone.
No, that's what's funny about this. Yeah, everybody. There's no. I don't feel like a real penalty should be given here because it's not really that kind of thing. But it's definitely
Yeah.
like, wait, Amos was at the assembly. No, he's not.
You
Not
mean
Amos,
Dean,
but
yeah.
Dean. But yeah, I rolled a 5. I don't know. Is that good enough?
No.
Okay,
No.
well,
I think it's gonna be like
rip.
a 7 or above.
Apparently, Amos did an invisibility trick. Not
Dean.
Amos.
You mean
Sorry,
Dean? You mean Dean?
Dean did
Yeah.
an invisibility trick where he went to answer the phone or whatever, and everybody tried to look for where he was and they couldn't find him.
Well,
Too many people.
I scuttle off to the bathroom that the least frequented bathroom that I know of. I go inside, I look around to make sure I'm alone,
All right.
and I go sit in a stall. I make sure the door is locked.
Whoa, you took me to take a shit? That's gross. Looks up at you. My personality is like, why'd you take me to go take a shit? What's wrong with you?
Toby, why are you contacting me now?
I felt something. Something's wrong.
Well, something is wrong. You just interrupted me. I was in the assembly. The auditorium. They're having an assembly. Apparently, some student went missing.
I think that's what's wrong.
What can you can you tell me anything else more than that? I mean,
Around the time they say that she went missing, I felt something weird. I felt a darkness, a vibration.
Vibration.
Presence in the force.
Do you still sense that darkness?
I don't sense it right now. I think whatever it was showed up for a brief moment and then left.
Do you think it might have something? Do you think this something may have abducted that girl because she's missing?
I wasn't there. Like I said, I just heard about what happened because I hear everything that around you guys, and I kind of linked those ideas up in my mind.
Oh, okay, all right.
And then, kind of a clue phone came to mind, and I decided to speak with you.
Yeah, my grandmother has the same phone.
I know.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting choice you've made.
This is actually modeled after it. Your powers come from enhancements of your actual life. So me and you are the same at times. Anyway, I'm gonna get going.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for calling.
Could you put me back in the pocket?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sure. All right.
I see like a slight glow.
How does it? How? I don't want to know how this works. Bye, Toby. Bye.
What? The faint glow goes away from your pocket.
I put the phone away. I slowly crack the door open to make sure I'm still alone.
You are. If you weren't, it's still really awkward, and they probably would have left anyway.
Yeah.
This guy's talking to himself in a stall. They can't.
I'm gonna return to my sit. Oh, hey, sorry guys. False alarm. What did I miss?
Oh yeah, I'll come back to that. Nothing. They didn't miss much of anything. They just were, trying to gather information from people. But basically, this was just they wanted to do also kind of like a head count to make sure no one else had gone missing. So everything is fine. We still got the same number of students -1 and people that are not here for just normal reasons.
Guys, this is not good. It's like this got a really bad feeling about this. Like it's almost like this darkness has fallen over the school and like a fog, and as quickly as it descended upon the school grounds, it vanished, and it took this girl along with it. I say that to everybody, that Amos and Viola, are you with us at this point, or are you sitting like in a different row?
I'm not sure exactly. We didn't really talk about where we were sitting exactly.
Well, you were seated by class, so you're kind of in the same area.
Okay, yeah,
You
we're in
might
the same
be
area.
in different spots of the bleachers, but you're like in a block, you know?
Mhm.
You might be sitting in the row in front of us, so you might be in front of
Yeah.
us, and you may have overheard me say that.
Okay.
Who was the last one to see her?
Who saw her?
Yeah, where was she? Who saw her last, and where was she?
Did they go over that in
Do
the
we know anything
in
like that?
So the principal did not specify because this is almost like a criminal investigation because she's missing.
Yeah.
So he didn't say who was the last person to see them because they didn't want people spreading rumors and
Yeah,
that sort of
okay.
thing. But uh, if you guys, once you leave the gymnasium, you might be able to kind of go around and look for where maybe she was last. You know what I mean? If you ask
Mhm.
her friends who are cheerleaders, they all supposed to know each other. They're a team, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe they know.
Yeah, we can ask the other girls on our team. Like they all like stick together. They probably have some info.
Are you cool with those girls? I know they're not gonna talk to me.
Oh yeah, I get along great with them.
All right, cool. Yeah, just let me know if you need anything to, talk to them or get, whatever. Yeah, let's go. Let's go find the other cheerleaders, and maybe Amos wants to go up there with you, but I'm gonna hang back and just kind of, I'll just listen from afar.
Okay, no problem. I can tell you what they say. Are we still in the assembly though?
Yeah,
Or
well,
are
the
we
assembly's
leaving?
being cleared out at this point.
Where are we going now? Are we going to class or can we
So
fast forward to lunch
there's
or
gonna
something?
be a short gap to get everybody back together, and then there's gonna be class. So they canceled the rest of history class. So you still got
Mhm.
like half an hour, 40 minutes before they send you to your next class. Suggest. Why? Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't like this generator. Okay. All right. So the question is between the gap because they canceled the rest of that class. So you have about half an hour, 40 minutes. Do you guys want to go interrogate the cheerleaders? Do you guys want to explore the school grounds? Give me an idea of, and are you doing it as a group or like lonesoming walking around by yourselves?
Well,
Uh,
I don't know about you guys. I don't really care about walking around the grounds until we talk to the cheerleaders.
right.
I mean, that immediately will narrow down our search.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
if they had told us where she was seen last, but she must have been in her own homeroom, right? I mean, that was we did a homeroom, and then we went to our next class, and she's already missing. I mean, we've already been here for like an hour and a half. Seems really strange.
I mean, has she been
Um,
having any problems at home or anything like that? Like, I mean, is she having
I mean, what
boy
she would never.
trouble? I mean, would
No,
she?
no one would know that, but like her friends, even they probably wouldn't know.
Well,
Um,
they might not want to tell us that. I mean,
yeah, that's
if you disappeared, I mean, I
could
probably
could
would, I'd probably think you wanted to disappear, and
uh,
I wouldn't tell anybody anything about you. I think that's what you would want.
That's why I
um,
don't understand why they're making such a big deal out of it.
yeah. I mean, it seems strange, but I mean, again, this is
Yeah,
way more
it is,
interesting than.
it's very strange that they just stopped everything.
Well, I mean, she is one of like the most important, cheerleaders in the group. I think she's not the head cheerleader, but she's definitely one of the most popular.
Right, but I'm just saying, instead of disrupting the whole school, why wouldn't they just have
Well,
the detective or the police come in and conduct an investigation? That way, you don't have so many moving pieces, like people aren't walking around the school.
Oh,
Right.
Not,
There
I
is
mean,
questions.
I
I
bet they
do
know
have.
something.
Oh, go ahead. I do have legitimate answers to why they did that, but yes, it is awkward and kind of a weird way to do it.
Do we know where her homeroom would be?
Her homeroom, yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. I mean, again, it's not that big a school. You could find out where her homeroom was. That's fine. And you could try to like see what they saw before they didn't see her anymore.
No, just asking if we would have, if any of us would, like, if we could do a roll to know.
Yeah,
what her-
that's fine. Let me see what that would entail. Is that just more? What's the truth? Most dangerous. What needs to be protected? Who's in control? What new or useful information can I get? Yeah, okay. That's glimpse the truth. That's fine. You wanna do that to try to figure out where her homeroom is and kind of get an idea of that stuff?
So I have my magic, and I wouldn't necessarily be able to use my magical trait because I'm not transformed. But
Right.
my magical trait is telepathy. So I don't know if I would have any general knowledge about where people might be, but I'm not necessarily, tracking anybody. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
unless you transform, you can't really use your telepathy that way.
Can
Okay.
your everyday identity trait be used? Since that's your everyday.
Yes.
Yes.
There is a weird everyday identity that can access magic limitedly, but that's a specific power.
So can I then I would like to use roll for the fool's luck to see if I can discover anything.
You can do that. Go ahead.
Okay, I rolled a 9.
Okay. Fool's luck is that ability that if you roll high enough, you find a useful clue, basically. Let me double check the page number on that.
Sometimes your proclivity for goofing around uncovers something useful. Let the GM know. If you want to find something randomly useful and important, it may not be related to the immediate threat or situation.
May not be immediate threat or situation. Double check. Sorry, just want to double check how this functions.
What is our actual motivation for going on this like investigation? Because I know Dean got a call from the number, but do me and what's the other character? Damn.
You know, guys, I don't know about you, but this has really
Derek?
piqued my curiosity, and I don't know about you, but I mean, wouldn't it be cool if we solved the case? If we
Nah,
found
there
something?
you go. I'm in.
Oh, cool.
Well, that was
Oh, yeah.
easy.
I'm
I
just establishing continuity.
I knew there was something more to you than high IQ, Mr. Mensa.
I mean, I do like to. I am very perceptive and very smart, so I love solving puzzles.
Goofing around cars, let the GM know you want to find something randomly. Okay. I'm thinking of the exact sort of thing it would be. You find, yeah, this sounds right. You find a scarf that looks like it came from a vintage store. Does that sound really useful at the moment? Not really. It could be later.
What color is it?
It is a brownish kind of hand woven scarf that has been about 20 years out of fashion.
Hey guys, how does this make
Outside
me
the
look?
restroom.
What if I wrap it around my head 12 times?
Even dumber.
Yeah, I'm the mummy. Hey, really? Come on.
Does it look like something that she would wear?
No, absolutely
No, this is
not.
definitely not her style. I mean, maybe her
Maybe it belonged to
great grandparents' best friend's younger sibling, but not her.
Maybe it belonged to whoever maybe took her. Whatever. Let's go
Oh,
find
hey, whoa,
let's go find the cheerleaders.
I mean, this could belong to anybody at this school. I mean, I'm not the only one with bad taste.
Okay. So you guys going to investigate the cheerleaders, or you want to go mess with their homeroom? I don't know. What's the plan?
Okay, if we know where her homeroom is, then I would go and we could split up, and someone, Viola and someone else could go and check with the cheerleaders, and then I and someone else could go and check the homeroom.
All right. Just let me know how you're splitting up.
Hey Dean, you want to go go check out the homeroom and then
Yeah, sure, let's go.
You
I'm
two
gonna
could go and talk to the cheerleaders.
yeah, let's go. I think I'm excited to do it. Hey, excuse me, have you seen anybody wear this scarf? Excuse me, have you seen this scarf before? I'm turning to
So
different people.
a couple of the high schoolers will just look at you like, what the fuck is he doing? Like,
You
what
would look
actual
outstanding
I don't even know.
on any summer day wearing this. Yes, you look good in this scarf. Excuse me, have you seen this scarf before? Do you know who owns this
Are you
fine?
doing this as we're moving towards her
Yes.
homeroom?
Yes, I believe he is.
I am.
I'm like, I'm trying to like move ahead of you, like let you kind of like do your end of this investigation. I'm just gonna kind of head down, move toward the homeroom.
Are you trying to walk ahead of me? Are you trying to get away
I'm-
from me? We're in this
no, I'm
together,
just letting
buddy.
nope. You know where we're going, right? You do your.
Wait
your
up for
thing.
me. Wait, don't.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. When I get up there, I'll wait. You know, you ask anybody you want.
As you guys are doing this scene, a couple of the teenagers just look at each other and they're just like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? Like he's like, okay. All right. So you arrive at her homeroom. This homeroom is notorious for basically this is a very jock and yeah, cheerleadery kind of place. It is a popular classroom, as it were. There are very few of outsiders in this place, and if they are, they're probably mocked.
Birds of a feather really do flock together.
But is it empty right now?
It is
Because obviously
yeah.
everyone left their homerooms to go to the thing.
But it will fill back up in a little bit. But yes, at the moment it is empty.
We probably have a lot of time. Let's just look around here for some clues.
Okay. Yeah.
And see what we can.
We don't have telepathy yet, right?
I don't know.
If he transforms, you can have telepathy. I don't know if he wants to do that.
That's not going to go well.
So if I were to do like a spot hidden, is that glimpse the truth, or is that more of like reading some psychology?
That's glimpse the truth. If you're physically looking for clues, it's glimpse the truth.
Okay, I'm gonna try to glimpse the truth.
All right.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yep. Just roll them one at a time and let me know what you get. It's 2d6 plus mental.
Okay. All right. I rolled an 11 and I get +1, so I have a 12.
Jesus. All right. You can ask. Wait a minute. On a 12 plus, the GM ask the GM any question that is not on the list. Go ahead, Zeppo. Ask me a question. It says it on the rules. You can ask me any question or one that doesn't exist on a 12.
Okay.
What's that even mean?
Basically,
so I see. So there's all like what happened here recently, what's about to happen. So these are the questions. If I normally succeed, I could ask. But if I roll a 12, I can ask any of these or my own question
or your own question as long as it relates to the situation. Yeah, pretty much. So it actually has a rule that if you crit, you basically can be like, so what am I supposed to be looking for here? You know what I mean? Like you can literally ask. So you have a crit. So
yeah, I'm trying to think of a good useful question.
I want you to know though, if you try to do glimpse the truth again, you will get negatives until 1, 2, 3, etc.
For the next time is this in this situation?
In the same scene, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can I have just a moment to think about this?
Absolutely. I can go over and do David's characters one, and we can go from there. David, what'd you roll? Sorry, Amos.
I hadn't. I'll do that now. Eric. Give me 1 second. And this is mental, so I'm pretty sure I have nothing to add to it. I rolled a 5. Let me just this is mental.
Yeah. You rolled 5?
And yeah, I rolled a 5. So
Okay.
I'm probably not finding anything. But I am gonna use my normal ability, my wish, so I can actually do a bunch of different things. Like I can actually like summon something into my hand or pocket, open or close a window. It says unlock a simple mechanical lock, but I'm actually going to. I mean, I probably could just do this. I'm just gonna go and lock the door so people can't come in.
Okay. So first things first, you failed that roll, right?
Yeah,
So
but I would say I would have locked the door and then I would have looked around.
that's fine.
So
So
I don't necessarily need to roll anything for the wish. Now that I
No.
kind of think about it, I don't really need to roll anything. I'm just locking the door.
Okay, so you locked the door, but you failed your search roll.
Yes.
Okay. You're digging around in the room, and on one of the desks, a thing of cigarettes and a thing of alcohol falls out from under his desk.
Whose desk is it?
Who-
Is this?
This is the one that Derek is going through.
Oh, so this isn't her desk. This is just a
No.
desk. Is this?
Derek has dug into the desk of a school bully.
Okay, I'm gonna take the cigarettes and the alcohol.
You gonna take him?
You guys just like robbing this fucking room right now.
That's fine. Go he's doing party loot.
Do I know? Wait, do I know who the person is?
Oh yeah, he's like the notorious guy. Like he's like one of the worst.
Yeah, no, I'm totally gonna take that.
All my
So-
homies hate him.
Can I just clarify something?
Sure.
So this is from the the presentation in the auditorium.
Yeah.
What we know is this girl. So we just completed homeroom. We started first period.
Correct.
We're now, or she. So it's the very start of the school day. She has been seen on the premises. Do we know?
Yes.
So nobody knows where she was, like that. Was she present in homeroom, or?
We haven't talked to any students. We're just in a room where they.
No, I know, but I'm just but based on what was discussed in the during at the assembly.
Yes,
Nobody gave witness testimony there. They simply stated that they could come to the office to give testimony.
But in the assembly they said she was here at the beginning of the day, and
Yeah.
then in between her homeroom free period and her first class, she went missed. Like she must have left and never came back. And
Correct.
so, yeah.
Is there any useful information that I can gather in this room?
Is that the question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what is it? What have I glimpsed?
You asked, is there any useful information? All right, I'll be nicer than that. This is the first day. Is there useful information?
I presume that I've glimpsed the truth, and I it's not like
I
I've
think
got
what
this.
you wanted. I think what you wanted was, what useful information about Samantha can I gather from this room?
Yes.
Right? Something like that.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. You find her desk, because that's what a crit is. You find her desk. You find she has some like things you'd expect, like a little bit like lip gloss, some makeup kit, things like that. But what you do find is like kind of like a tattered small, probably like a journal, maybe, or like maybe for like math or something.
Oh, hey,
You
get
find
over
them.
here. I think I found something. Sorry, continue.
No, that's fine. In there you find what looks to be like a small notebook, possibly a journal.
Hey, I think I found something.
Oh, right on here. Let's get out of here now. Let's go out the window though.
What do you got? What do you got there? Hey, just
You don't see what I have. I put it right in my pocket.
You were busy.
why do you want to go through the window?
Here.
That's stupid.
Because I
It's
don't want
just-
to run into
Hold on.
anyone leaving this classroom.
It's a laptop issue right there.
Oh dear.
Hold
what
on.
the fuck? This happened out of nowhere.
That's like when the screen went gray. It could be like a video card thing.
What the fuck?
It might be overheating.
Oh, is there any other like?
Is
I'm
it a
gonna-
laptop?
Yeah.
Is
All right,
it-
I'm gonna switch to my headset.
Yeah.
and let
Really
her
hot?
reset.
Is it? It does get hot all the time.
Yeah, I would restart it. I'm gonna just
Okay.
switch over to my headphones.
Okay.
Let's see, unmute.
I go over to the window and open it and kind of like look around, see if there's anybody outside.
What floor are we on?
I think it's all first floor.
I mean, it's like a relatively suburban school, right? I don't think it might not even have.
It's a
multiple
suburban
floors.
school.
Yeah, it might not
Yeah, it
even
doesn't,
have
it
multiple
doesn't
floors.
sound like it would be like a such a big school population that you'd have to have multiple floors.
No,
Yeah, I
I
was
mean
just
it
imagining
might
as
be. I
being
mean,
one.
I think like my high school had at least 2 floors.
Oh, this is also. Well, what year are we in again?
We're in
1995.
1995 in October.
Well, I mean,
So, Brian, are we on the? Is it all just like a one floor school?
Yeah, it doesn't have
Okay.
like multiple floors. It's an old building. They've just
Again,
kind of
yeah.
added more like attachments to it. It's now it's never went to second floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna open up the
Dude, you
window,
know you
make sure there's nobody out there.
yeah, but you realize if you get seen climbing out of her homeroom window, you're gonna become suspect number 1. Look, just let's go to the door. Let's just look out the door.
Okay, go to the door.
I go to the door. I look out the window. Do I see anyone?
You don't see anyone outside the window.
Look, let's just stop screwing around here. Let's go. I unlock the door and walk out.
Okay.
All right, like I want to follow them.
Okay. Just so you know, A is mentally exhausted as well, and they will not make it. So I guess they're going to take the day out of class. See you then.
Okay.
All right. Since there's the computer issues, I'm going to let you guys have your section first. Sorry, Amos, because you're going to be. Are you going to be in the cheerleading talking group? I'm guessing. Amos.
yes. I mean, I guess
Oh.
so. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I feel bad, but it makes more sense to
That's
do
fine.
their segment and then come back.
No, that's
because
fine,
you're
yeah,
resetting
yeah,
the
so,
computer
like-
and all that.
It's fine. I can wait until the issues are resolved.
Okay. So yeah, there's not really like people watching this outside of the building, though there might be a police guy somewhere in the building now because of the investigation, but he wasn't watching the one window that you guys climbed out of. So, what are you guys doing now?
No, we didn't climb out the window. We went out the door back into the hallway.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Hey,
Either
follow
way.
me. I go to this bathroom all the time. It's no one ever uses it. Let's go check. Let's go there. Let's check out this book. Okay, sorry. Just so you know what we're doing.
Your secret headquarters is the men's bathroom. Really is high school. All right, quickly to the bathroom. Okay.
Alright. Yeah. Tell me what you found in there.
Okay. So I will tell you. Let's see how to do this right. It's not really a roll. You have the clue in front of you. Where do you want to go in this diary? Recent. Further back.
Last page, man.
Last month. Dear diary. First. Okay. So you go. Well, that's.
Oh wait,
that's-
are we continuing? I thought you just. I just
No,
thought
no.
you.
I paused the group that was not directly involved in the classroom thing, so that that you guys could just do that your scene and then we can cut back to them. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you have this journal that belongs to the suspect, which is also taking evidence, but we'll get to that later. What are you doing with it? You going to the most recent entry? Go into the last entry? You know what I mean? Like the last entry? Like no, sorry, the earliest.
I'm gonna just first I'm gonna just flip through the pages just to kind of scan everything and see if anything catches my attention.
Okay. Yeah. Give me 2d6 in mental. Do you have mental? And we'll find out.
I have. I have 1 point in mental.
Hey, it's better than 0. So 2d6 in mental. You're kind of like, you're not slowly going through it. You're literally scanning through it quickly.
I rolled an 8.
Hey, that's a success. Okay. You get the normal like, oh, I don't know.
I can turn this back on now.
Okay, cool. All right, let me just turn off my mute then. I'm gonna be muting myself. So.
Yeah, there still.
Are you meaning to be muted, Brian?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now you should be able to hear us.
Yes.
Here you have it.
Yeah. Okay. Computer issue fix.
Hopefully.
Cool.
All right. So yeah, going through the journal because you're skimming through it, you do get the general stuff of, oh, I like this other guy. Then you go a few pages through and you're like, oh no, he wasn't the one for me. I like this other guy. Oh, he wasn't the one for me either. And then like some stuff about like, you know what, maybe maybe I should think about how my life has been going, and some like self-reflective stuff. And then like about towards the end, things start to get odd with the entries, where it's like it goes for more like, like I'm proud to be a cheerleader kind of stuff, but then like we'll never talk about the thing that we did, but we will know, stick together like true sisters.
Do you see what who's she referring to? Does she mention by name who she's referring to, or she's just saying true sisters?
I feel like she doesn't mention them all by, she doesn't go, oh, these are the names of each of the, like she's just in general.
Oh, okay.
She's talking about a bunch of people. It's got to be like maybe the other cheerleaders or like some of her other
It's
really
gotta be
close friends.
I mean, I only see her hanging out with the other cheerleaders. I mean, what other friends would she be talking about?
Further
I mean,
on,
she could have friends outside of school. Yeah, Brian.
she could have friends outside of school. It's true. So further on, because that starts to get weird, and you're like, we'll never talk about what we did, and we'll keep this bond of sisterhood between us. And then like later on, it like she write, it's a little bit more scribbledy, kind of panicky handwriting. Like, what was that? I see it out of the corner of my eye, but I can't. I can feel its breath. ... Well, all right. I have to keep on a brave face and go to class or something like that. And then like there's not really that many more entries or anything useful after that.
Okay.
It sounds like she's like haunted by something really terrible. I mean, maybe her parents are Christians too. I mean, again, I have foster parents. I'll make that clear. But yeah, I mean, it looks like she was having a lot of guy troubles. Maybe her and some of her girlfriends became girlfriends, and
Well, we should also look into we should check to see if anything's happened to any of her guy friends.
Yeah, I mean, nobody else is like nobody else has been missing or anything serious happening to anybody else in school, right? I mean, just the normal, people just being sick and they're just not showing up. But like you hear about that, you hear about, they come back the next day, but like nobody else has really been missing, right? No one else has been missing or nothing else.
Not recently, no. No one's been missing recently.
Yeah,
They would have said if somebody's missing at the assembly.
Yeah, exactly. Just her. Huh.
So this is so bizarre that they would, I mean, they usually wait 48 hours before they report a missing person, and she hasn't been missing for an hour.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think the administration might like know something more, and so they're hoping that maybe we saw something. Maybe we need to go kind of
You
check out
want to
what's
go
going
up to the principal and ask point blank?
on. No, that's
I
not
don't
a
have
great
I don't
idea.
have any a good enough relationship to
I'm not
speak
saying
freely
I have
like
a
that. They
plan.
wouldn't share that information.
I'm not saying I have a plan. I'm just saying that that's that
Hey,
I think
maybe we can go outside the principal's window, office window, see if we can hear anything.
that's kind of what I was thinking. Like we kind of have to like snoop around and get. Yeah. Let's go over there. I got an idea.
Yeah.
Why don't you do the other team for a little while? I'm gonna be on mute because I'm gonna try to put the kid to bed.
No, that sounds
So if you
fine.
need me, try not to need me.
Right. All right. So we'll go to the other team. All right. Are you guys gonna go talk to the cheerleaders?
Yeah.
Okay.
What time of the day is this?
Well, it's just after morning, so it's probably closer to like 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that.
Oh, okay. We're not in class?
No, this is the gap between they canceled the end of that other class, and then now they're gonna shift into the next class, but you have like 30-ish minutes between the setups.
Okay. Well, I guess that we should head to I guess where the classroom. I guess
Yeah,
where would
where would the cheerleaders be hanging out
Yeah.
after?
I mean, some of the cheerleaders did belong to the same classroom, but otherwise you could probably find them like wherever you see like a big gathering of people, right? Like they're popular kids.
Right.
So you could just sort of like try to pull them away from the cluster, you know.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Sure. I guess we would walk around the halls until we see a group of jocks and cheerleaders and stuff.
Well, it's really easy because you see a bunch of the cheerleaders and like people are like, "Oh, I'm so sorry that your friend is missing," and like people in
Yeah.
general in the school, trying to either A, gain favor with them, or B, extract information for rumors.
Mhm.
So
Right.
they kind of already attracted some people already.
Right. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, I think you're sorry. I think you're better off talking to them. I feel like I usually lose my cool with the cheerleaders because they're always just so dumb, you know.
Okay, well you can wait here and I'll go talk to them.
Okay. I'm gonna actually. I'll see if I can spot any like police outside the school or anything while she's
Okay.
doing that.
Okay. So I
We
guess
can play that after. Sorry. Go ahead.
I guess I'll go up to them and be like, "Oh, hi, girls."
Hey. And they're all super.
Hey.
They're all, hey, yeah, it's sad, right? Like we
Yeah.
were so close, and now she just left the homeroom and she's gone.
She was in your homeroom
Yes,
this morning?
this morning even.
She was there and she just left?
She just left.
What happened? Did she have a look on her face or anything?
I don't want to, there's all these people. Can we talk somewhere else?
Yeah. Let's go. I don't know where we should go. Let's go to the locker rooms. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
That's a private area. kind
This other guy following us. Oh wait, no, you don't have him. He's not following you. He let you just go off and talk to them, right? Like, what are you doing, Alex? Are you like hanging back, or
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking around to see if I can spot cops or anything else interesting. But I'll follow. If I see them leaving, I'll follow.
okay? She's not very perceptive. She probably won't notice that she's being followed. Okay. Your friend's name is Cherish.
Cherish. Okay.
Miss yes, Cherish will walk over to the lockers. Just like, yeah, it was so sad, so sad.
Hold on just a sec.
We're all really concerned.
Oh my gosh, I'm so concerned.
Right?
Yeah. Do you think this can? Well, it sounds like something might have happened.
Well, she
Well-
was one of the most popular ones. You know how that goes.
Yeah, was she talking to someone and
I
she
mean,
didn't say anything to someone?
she had some boyfriends, but you
She
never.
had boyfriends too. I don't think she ever told me about them.
Jim Stevens, he was
Jim Stevens.
Yeah,
I'll-
I didn't agree with that at all.
I'll write down the name because I
Okay.
don't remember the names. Jim Stevens. Who else?
Howie, you know that
Howie?
yeah, he wasn't she had really bad taste in men actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, poor girl.
But it's something about when you're really popular, you just look at like these bad boy types and you're like, yeah, that's the guy I want to be
Oh, are
with.
they like the bad boy kind of
Yeah.
type? Oh, yeah.
Not me. I'm more into like the smarter, the safer bets because I need money later. I need money later. Yeah. So yeah, it's really sad. She just left the class and then she just gone.
What do you mean?
Well, she said something about needing to use the bathroom and then
Oh, she went into the bathroom?
I guess that's what she said she was doing. Who knows, really?
Which one?
Who knows?
Which sorry. Which homeroom are you guys in again?
C.
So
Homeroom
such and
C.
such, yeah. Oh yeah, so it's the bathroom by C, you think?
Oh no, God, no, we don't use that bathroom. We go to the bathroom on the other side of the building.
Oh, the nice one.
The nice one. The one
Yeah,
that
I
was
know
when they
which one you're talking
renovated.
about.
No,
Yeah.
not God. Who
Yeah, you're
uses the
right.
bathrooms on that end of the building? They're disgusting.
Yeah, I went there
I
once.
mean, maybe
it
to
was terrible.
smoke, but that's it. Nobody goes in that bathroom.
Oh, that's not good. Smoking.
I don't smoke.
Oh, okay, good.
But I'm saying there are people we know who smoke.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, if you can think of anything else, let me know, because like I've been really concerned. So, I kind of want to look into a little bit more on my own.
Okay. She tells you where,
Okay.
her usual bathroom is.
Yeah.
And I guess Amos,
Did she I'm sorry, but did you say she disappeared out of a stall?
she said she got up in class, said she had to use the bathroom, and then that was the last they saw her. Which is why this is a very concerning event, because what did she do? Disappear from the hall? No one saw her in the entire building.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like she just poof gone.
Yeah.
And all her stuff is still here.
Yeah, her stuff's in her desk. Some of you guys fiddled through it, but you guys didn't. But the other
Yeah.
group did.
Well,
I mean,
think
the
that's
girl
all
would have known
we can
that,
get
yeah.
from them.
Hey,
So maybe go. Oh, is there something else?
Cherish is like, hey, also, could you not, if you see Samantha, don't mention we talked. She already thinks I hate her or
Oh
something.
no!
What
What
we
happened?
had a little falling out.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I said
yeah.
that her men are gonna end up being broke, and she's got all
Oh.
So let's just keep that between us, okay?
Did she
Yeah.
have any? Did she have any other enemies?
Oh, you're not there.
That's fine. Whoa, looks behind.
Wait, are you there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
locker
saying
room.
when you guys walked away, I like followed you. Yes, I'm like.
So
next
you're
to
in the
you.
girls' locker room?
Are you a girl?
Yeah. Why not? I identify as a girl.
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
you're ahead of your time. A little bit, I think.
Exactly.
Anyway,
I
okay.
guess she's there.
Okay. Is that your friend?
Oh yeah, I'm friends with everybody you know.
What?
We're starting a school newspaper, and this is gonna be our first investigative art piece.
You need to convince. There is no human reason. Like you're like, oh, my first big news story. I need to go to a locker room and interview you.
Hey, man.
Like
I'm a real journalist. I follow the truth. Okay.
Okay. Well,
she's also like super concerned about her too.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I probably get so she's probably like, oh, okay, hold on. Okay, I rolled
I feel like this is
anyway. I rolled a nat 10. Okay, so like
perfect.
It's fine.
They do what you ask.
She's convinced.
So they do what you ask, and if it's too great, they won't do it. So yeah, okay, sure. You want intel? She's willing to give you intel. That's fine.
So what other enemies did she have?
Oh, I mean, she was very beautiful. So anybody with a sense of common taste and can't dress very well.
Why are you looking at me?
Well, I mean, kind of does one of these things with a gesture with her hand and goes, "You could use some work, miss."
You could use some work, miss.
You identified as a
Right.
I'm not gonna get to use that joke.
Thank you for respecting my pronouns. It's cool.
You are very
Uh,
welcome.
Yeah, so that's cool. So lots of enemies. Anyone who stands out in particular? Big time haters.
Let's see. Does she know any? Does she have anybody that's a big time hater? You say something like that, and she kind of tensens up and doesn't say anything. Yeah,
Huh.
no, nobody I can think of.
What about her friends? You know, keep enemies far or
I mean,
whatever.
we were competitive. Who's man? And she like visibly like when you were like, oh, does she have any enemies? She visibly tensed up and then just completely held like to the line. So your whatever it was triggered a like will not say whatever that is. So like the ask was too big. So she just like tensed up immediately. Just so you know before we continue.
Yeah, I'm very perceptive, so I definitely percepted that.
Yeah,
Perceptive that.
percepted.
Excellent. Yep.
Excellent percepted. All right.
Do you know, was she doing anything like outside of her house? Like regularly? You know,
I mean, we
anytime
just do the
recently?
normal things like go to the mall. You know, we just the things that the normal teenagers do. You know,
Yeah.
what us ladies like get up to. Again, she just seems kind of nervous now that she feels like she's being grilled.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, this has been like, you know, a tough day for everybody, so yeah. I mean, I'm very concerned. That's why I want to look into this more. My friend here also very concerned because like it's a friend of mine, and you know, anyone that's a friend of hers is a friend of mine. A
Okay.
friend of mine is a friend of hers. Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah, I probably should start heading back.
yeah, I think that's a good
And
idea. And
she'll
yeah.
say goodbye to both of the ladies and leave.
Yeah.
All right. So that's
Okay.
that section. It's up to you guys whether or not you want to try to like say, okay, we'll meet up in like, you know, a few minutes, or you guys can head down to the other bathroom to investigate.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to meet up first.
Okay. So go ahead.
Well, how much
So wait,
time?
we were gonna talk to the cheerleaders. Is there?
Well, you talked to one of them. That's who you're talking.
Right, and you know, did you notice that she seemed kind of tense when we mentioned enemies?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think so
So
too.
there's something she's not
Yeah.
telling us. Maybe
Yeah, different.
you know, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure she's Samantha's friend. You know how cheerleaders are.
Oh, you think that like they had something going on behind the scenes where they didn't like each other?
I mean, she certainly had a lot to say about Samantha behind her back.
No, she didn't say. According to Cherish, if anyone asks, she didn't say any of those things. Thank you very much.
Yeah, right.
And yet, you know, here she was spilling all of this information to us. Might be still worth finding out if Samantha had some actual friends.
Yeah, all I know about is the cheerleaders, so
Yeah, you would have to have more information on Samantha to know who her actual friends were.
oh, wait, so Cherish was separated from the other cheerleaders now?
Yes, because she went to talk to you.
Can I go with one of the other cheerleaders?
Sure. You want to pick another target?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. All right. After some more pulling them away from it, you meet your next candidate for interrogation, Valentina.
Okay. Oh, hey, Val.
Hi.
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 How are you doing? Like with everything that's been going on?
Oh, you know, I'm very concerned like everybody else
Yeah,
is.
me too. You know, I was just talking to Cherish a little bit, and she told me some things, but like,
Talk to Cherish?
oh, why? What's up wrong with Cherish?
I just didn't think you would talk. What did you talk to her about?
Oh, about Samantha. because like we're both concerned that like she's missing.
Oh, you,
So you know,
Cherish.
I'm trying to like. let's-
We want to believe Cherish. Come
Did
on.
Cherish and Samantha not get along?
Oh, they get along on the surface. Sometimes you know how it is, but like she has these. I can't really enunciate it right, but
Yeah.
she has these weird pauses, and
Uh-huh.
Val will like look off into the distance and then cook back. It's like one of those like it's like this like a more of a sight gag than anything else. So it's
Yeah.
more like
Okay.
yes, no.
Is
But
that how she usually is?
Val, yes.
Okay.
It's like, well, Cherish talks a lot of crap. Like it's not necessarily they don't hate
really?
each other. They just talks a lot of crap.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
Oh, a penny.
Oh, I see.
Let's
Yeah.
do something.
So Cherish and Samantha, they got along well, right?
Yeah. For the most part, yeah.
Yeah. There wasn't anything like weird recently between them. No.
Nope. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, did you know if Samantha was doing anything like after school with anyone besides her boyfriends?
Just the normal things, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Probably things with your family. They're going out on the yacht on the weekends. You know, the usual stuff.
Oh, they go out on the yacht.
Yeah, on the yacht. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cool. Wait, what yacht? Do you know about their yacht?
Yeah. Well, they have a yacht. It's the SS Dreamtime.
Where'd you come up with that off the top of your head? Oh, okay.
So
It seems like everything was pretty normal with her, so it's weird that she would suddenly act that way.
what way? Oh, you mean Samantha?
Yeah, because Cherish told me that like she suddenly just like ran out the room and went to the bathroom, and then that was the last time anyone saw
Oh, well,
her.
maybe she had a tummy thing going on. You know.
Oh, a tummy thing?
Yeah, like she had like had to use the bathroom.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe she really had to go.
Yeah.
You know how it is? Maybe she was on one of those fad diets.
Oh,
I tried that once.
Oh,
Ooh,
you shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't do those
crap.
fad diets. Those are
It's like,
dangerous.
Not good. Not
Yeah,
good.
you can just smoke instead.
Okay, well,
Goes from the back.
yeah. It was nice talking to you, Val.
No problem.
Yeah.
She turns around, but you're not sure if she'll remember that she talked to you. Yeah. it's like
Okay.
well, the good news is she's out of it enough that she'll probably forget.
I'll go back to Amos and I'll tell her that yeah, Val didn't really know anything different, seemed just that Cherish likes to talk shit, I guess. And that yeah.
We have learned that Cherish is a bitch.
Yeah. Cherish just, she acts in her own way.
Shit.
And yeah, and all I
so-
found out was that Samantha's family has a yacht that she goes on the weekends. That's
Yeah,
about
as I expected, the cheerleaders are useless.
it. Well, I mean, at least we know to investigate the bathroom.
That's true.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, I've been to that bathroom. This is just another bathroom.
You've been to the good bathroom?
Yeah,
Yeah,
have you
good
been to
bathroom.
the nice bathroom?
It has, yeah. I mean, it just has a larger than average population of jocks in it usually, but
In the female bathroom? That's crazy.
oh, there's 2 bathrooms, right? They're both renovated.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, 2 bathrooms that have been brought up so far, but yeah.
All right, some of them just are next to each other, men,
Okay.
women.
Yeah, well, I guess let's tell the boys and then go check out the bathroom if we have time to do that. I don't
Yeah, that's fine.
know. Okay.
You can I will stretch the limits of time and you guys can meet up in like the hallway at a predetermined time. And you can now talk amongst each other because you're all there.
Okay. Well, this is still
Cool. So what'd you guys learn?
sorry, who was asking that?
That was
So I'm asking them.
Oh, okay.
Asking the other
Yeah,
group.
you're not gonna believe. I mean, well, you know the scarf. I found the scarf, but I think we might have to. I think we might have to. We might have to hire a clairvoyant to extrapolate more information from that. But that's for another time.
Scarf?
the scarf, and I hold up the brown scarf. I found that you will this look. This is that this is for another time. I found I think I found her journal, and and I'm like flipping through the page. I mean, this is some real. I mean, if you need help sleeping at night, you drank coffee too late, you can't fall asleep. This is some prime material here to knock you right out. But it gets real interesting, and you see like the penmanship becomes a little more chaotic,
Oh
and
dear.
and the entries she's talking about failed relationship. Who cares about that stuff? But as you advance through the final entries, and she's talking about something, keeping something secret, like she's involved with people. They did something, but she didn't say what it was or who exactly they are, other than she needs to protect the sisterhood.
I,
And I thought I
are you
originally
sure
thought,
this is not just like girl gossip? We're
does this
talking about Samantha, the most boring,
okay, right, but
white bread
she's
person in the
boring.
school.
Listen, she's not gonna come up with this stuff. She's gonna pine over some boy and then another boy, and she's gonna, maybe write about some party that she wants to go to, or some gift that she wants to receive. She's not, I mean, she's not a writer. She, like you said, she's boring. She's very plain. If it has nothing to do with cheerleading or football or some party or some guy, she doesn't have anything to do with it. See, something is up, and she's talking about being involved with other people and trying to protect a secret. I think it. Did you talk to the cheerleaders? I think she might be involved with some of the cheerleaders in something real nefarious.
Um, I mean, I thought the cheerleaders were kind of idiots, but they did mention that she disappeared in the bathroom.
What bathroom?
The nice
The
one.
the jock the one that all the cheerleaders use.
Oh, that bathroom.
Yeah, spooky.
Yeah, I would. I
It's
don't.
haunted.
I've got my own private bathroom, so
Huh?
I don't need to share it with them.
Wait, you have a
But
private
well,
bathroom?
no. I
No,
mean, don't get me wrong. I would
bathroom
like to share. I would like to share it with them. I mean, I'll just be a fly in the wall. I won't intrude too much.
Dude, that's creepy.
I'm probably
For
like a 16 or a 17-year-old high school boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
for a second, I thought you were shitting in the janitor's closet.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that, but that's a great idea.
Oh, Dean, you're so silly.
Yes, he sets his personality. So yeah.
Oh, I thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, Amos and I can go check out the nice girl's bathroom, and see if
Oh,
we can find like any clues there.
I don't think that's gonna work. I mean, the lockers were empty after assembly.
Oh, hey, do you think?
There's always
Hey,
a tons of people in the bathroom.
do you know where her locker is?
You could probably have an idea. You might have to make a mental roll to figure out where her locker actually is, but you could
Let's see
probably
if I
find it.
know. Or at least
I
maybe
rolled
I
a
know I
6.
have an idea. Oh, sorry. What is the roll?
It's gonna
Look,
be
it's
mental.
it's a
Mental and
small
DC.
enough school where you kind of would like know
Well, that's what
approximately
I
where.
mean. Like, she also hung out with them. Like, I feel like she just has to recall where it is. You know?
And I feel like she's the kind of girl that has like
I
all sorts of fucking decorations on her locker. So
rolled a 9 for mental
What's
to
the
know where the
2d6
where
and
her
mental.
locker. I rolled a 9.
I rolled an 8.
Okay. That's both successes. So between you guys talking to each other, it's probably a bonus there also. So yeah, you guys can figure out where her locker is.
All right, let's go cruise
Oh.
by, see if anybody's hanging around. Maybe we pick the lock.
and
Okay.
I
You
guess
get up to the
Claire should
get
probably
up to the
go
lock.
check out the or sorry, Viola. Yeah,
What's that?
Viola should maybe go check out the bathroom.
Okay, so we'll split up again. The boys check the locker and the girls check the bathroom.
What are you calling a girl?
What?
You said you were a girl.
I was just messing with that cheerleader. It's too
Oh.
easy.
Wow, you know what? She was being very accepting, and then you just used it so that you got. Never mind. That's out of character.
Wait, why can he go in the girls' bathroom, but I can't?
Oh no, please don't.
It's a long story, but it
Oh, he
involves
was saying that he was a girl, so I thought he was a girl. I'm
No.
sorry.
Oh,
I was just proving the point of how dumb cheerleaders are.
Okay,
well,
I'll.
for
I
you,
don't know.
Miss Mensa, that's far too easy.
All
I
right.
can go to the bathroom on my own then.
Yeah, I mean, there's just always a lot of people in there. You know, all the popular girls hanging out.
So, what do we want to do first? The raiding of some poor girl's locker or the going to the bathroom sequence? Probably the bathroom sequence.
Yeah, it's okay if we do the bathroom first.
Yeah, you got to go to bed soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I go in there and I start looking around.
How do you want to proceed? Do you want to do it as like looking for information kind of role? Do you want to, if there's nobody here, magically transform and see if that can help you? What do you want to do?
I'm not sure if I have something that can
It doesn't really help you in
me.
your magic
No.
transformation, so okay.
So
You
I
are
guess I'll
smart,
just
kinda.
kind of yeah. Can I use actually mystical is my best stat. I don't know if I could use that. No,
Not,
mental then I guess.
you could consult. You seek guidance, which is where you talk to the the familiar.
Okay.
So it's just a pure chance. So you can roll d2d6 if you want to summon him or it.
6.
The familiar is the same one for all of us, right? It's the same entity, or we all have our own. I forget. Just a question.
Okay. Sorry, what did you say? Yeah, it's all the same one.
Okay.
Even if he appears in multiple places at the same time, which you probably could. Anyway, okay. So you summon the familiar, and it was a 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the familiar, let's see what makes the most sense. Looks like a little pocket mirror.
Okay.
And you open it up, it's got the googly eyes in the mouth.
Oh.
And it looks at you, goes, "You're in terrible danger.
What?
Get out of there. This place is dangerous."
The bathroom?
Yes.
Okay. I get out of the bathroom.
Okay. So I'm going to show you the result. I'm going to tell you the result of 6 because it's also on your cheat sheet. You can easily look at it.
Okay.
I
don't have a cheat.
No,
or is it the same?
It's
No,
it was in the chat. It's also pinned. I'll show it to you anyway.
Anyways, go ahead.
On a 6 or less, they fear that everyone is in danger. The GM holds 4 that can be used to make your lives more difficult throughout the session.
Okay.
So he believes you are in terrible danger and need to leave that room right now.
Okay. I guess I'll head back over to the boys.
Okay. So you just like, I'm not going to investigate any further. The thing's scaring me right now. That's fine. Okay. Sorry. Is there anything else you wanted to try before you arrive to the other group?
Anything else I wanted to try?
Yeah, you left the bathroom.
Well, I guess I can look at the route that she would have taken from the bathroom to the classroom.
Okay. Sure. You want to do some sort of like look around, glimpse the truth.
Yeah.
Glimpse the truth. 2d6 and mental. Yeah, they didn't get a 1.
+1.
You're in terrible danger. Oh shit, closes it.
9.
Okay. So you can go with on a 7 to 9, hold 1. So you can pick one of these questions. I can zoom in on this to make it a little easier.
I can look at it.
Yeah, that was what. Unfortunately, most of the time I have hidden information on my screen.
I can ask one of these questions.
Sure. Well, that's what happened here is pretty good too. Useful information.
Oh yeah.
What sort of creature?
Yeah, there's a few good
there's
questions.
A couple. There's
here.
about 3.
Yeah.
There's about 3 or 4 really good questions and a couple of meh questions.
I guess. What new and useful information can I gather?
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll notice that there is in the hallway, which is usually the cleanest part of the building, some weird grayish sooty footprints.
Oh, there's footprints here?
But they're not footprints like shoes. They're footprints like like rounded, like a paw print.
Like a paw print.
Yeah, and they're like every once in a while you'll see them like in like random places.
Okay, I'll take pictures with my phone.
But you can't.
What do you mean I can't?
It's the 95.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. It's
If you want to take
1995.
pictures, you could get your rolly camera
No,
and snap a
no,
photo.
No, I don't think I have a camera. Oh yeah, I think I was going to have a camera, but I guess I don't.
You could have a legitimate camera. You just can't have it like an iPhone camera.
Yeah. Okay, I'll have a camera in my bag, my
Okay.
backpack.
You pull out not like a bulky camera, but like
Yeah, I think it's just kind of a simple
hand cam. Yeah.
hand
Oh,
camera.
Polaroid. Polaroid's
Polaroid.
classy. You know, like it comes out.
Yeah, okay, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture.
Okay. Take some photos.
Yeah. And then I'll head back to the boys and show them the photos.
All right. Yeah, you can probably get ready or whatever. Yeah. Okay. So she comes back with some Polaroids of weird city footprints. And she's gonna have to get ready for bed soon. So what do you guys do in the meantime?
We're at the locker, right?
Yep. You have successfully got to her locker. However, there seems to be like other people at the locker currently. So you might have to come up with some reason to be there or something.
Hey, keep walking. So pull the fire alarm. That will clear the school out.
You want to pull a fire alarm just to go through her locker? That seems a little excessive.
Well, I don't know. Do you have a better plan?
I don't know. Okay, so I have the wish ability.
Yeah.
And I can do a number of different things depending on the role.
Yeah.
So I want to look around and see if there's something that I could use to maybe make a distraction or think of a different way to get people to move out of this area. So one of my abilities is increase or decrease the sound of your voice. I don't know if that would also maybe mean that I could maybe alter my voice.
You could make yourself sound much louder. So you could, I don't know, throw your voice, I assume.
But could I also like alter it? Could I like make myself sound like
do you have a page number on that?
Make myself sound like the dean?
Hold on. That's your everyday identity, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that is savant? No.
The gifted.
Gifted. Mental. Yep.
It just says increase or decrease the sound of your voice. But again, I feel like these are suggestions.
Yeah, no.
So I didn't know if I could like kind of alter that voice portion and say that if I make the roll, I could make it sound like I could kind of like go and stand over here and then make it sound like make my voice sound like the dean and say, hey, you kids all need to get. I know that people are upset, but everybody, you all need to go to class now.
All right. What is the roll for that? Because I can't find the page number off the top of my head.
The page number actually is 28. But the roll is it says you can make an alter reality check with mystical.
You know what? Yeah. All right. That makes sense. I'll give it to you. So go ahead and roll 2d6 with your mystical to sound like the principal yelling for them to go back to class.
Okay. So my roll is a 10. So that's +2. So it's a 12.
Very successful.
And so on a 10 or more, it says hold 2, which I assume means I can get to do 2 of these different things.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of like as we walk by, kind of go to the next hallway and make it sound like the dean is coming and say, "Hey, you kids, I know you're all upset, but you all need to get to class now."
Okay, sounds good.
If it makes the other kids go, and if you want, I could make some kind of a. If I had to, I could always make some kind of a persuasion roll.
No, I mean you sound like them. It's a magical ability. You're literally bringing it into existence. So fine,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay, so
What's the other hold?
the other hold. So once they walk away, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna walk up to so the other thing I can do is unlock a simple mechanical lock, which is
Okay.
what would be on any high school locker. So I would just
Wow.
walk up to the lock and I would just kind of shake it and just
Yeah.
pop it off.
Okay.
Like
It's
it just
one of the
it looks like
rotating locks. It's a little bit
What's that?
weirder. Go ahead.
Say it again.
It's a little bit weirder because it's one of those rotating locks, right? It's not like a key lock. It's a locker lock.
Yep.
So you do your trick and it rotates left and it rotates right and it rotates left and then spins. It does that bit and then it unlocks.
I just like shake it and it just spins a couple times and then pops open.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, we're
I
good.
open it up.
Melody's fine.
I assume her locker's probably really neat and has like pictures of her friends on it, and but I'm looking for pictures of people who don't belong at the school.
Okay. So first of all, I know what her locker looks like. Some of it is like that, where everything's organized, but inside her locker are like pictures of like big jacked biker dudes and like, like bad boy guys and like a
Not
couple
what
of,
I would
like,
have expected.
what's up?
Not what I would have expected.
Yeah,
Also, that was an impressive thing with your voice, my guy.
Thank you.
Maybe
I'll say
maybe
thank
you're not
you.
that bad
Yeah.
after all.
Maybe I'm not that bad after all.
I got a couple of tricks. I mean, do you guys talk to the cheerleaders? What kind of guys does she like?
Tricks is what a whore does for money. Sorry. Arrested Development. Oh, never mind.
You build a bridge and then you burn it, don't you?
I don't know. It just seems like she seems like what you'd expect into bad boys and who get her into trouble, you know?
Are these pictures? Are these like actually pictures of guys that she's
Of
with?
real people?
Yeah. Or just like
there's a couple of choice photos, but most of it is like stuff that you got from like a magazine on like biker guys or whatever.
Yeah,
like
this is her dream guy, but there's a photo here of her with some bad boy.
Nothing super weird. Like there's nothing like a bunch of dude photos like meshed together into a dream man. There's nothing like that. Nothing fucking serial killer in here, but just magazine art.
Kind of wish there was. Well, again, she said something about the sisterhood, so I'm really looking for pictures of her with other girls.
Okay.
But I will, if I see one particular guy over and over again in a picture, I might take one of those pictures, especially if it's a guy I don't recognize.
What I'm saying is you're looking for weird, unusual things in this locker, is what you're saying.
Well, I'm looking at again, normally it would be like that the inside of the door would have all the photos. So I'm looking there first.
Right. A lot of photos
and then I'm going to go through the locker itself.
Yep. A lot of photos are fellow cheerleaders. A photo with the team, right? Like, Ghost Devils or whatever written on it in like stencil. Are you like rifling through her locker? Like, is it, like looking through folders and stuff?
I was gonna do that, but again, I was just looking to see if there were, if any of the photo, if there are no photos that are particularly out of the ordinary, then I will just ignore that. But I just figured I would ask about that.
No photos they're out of the ordinary in the locker.
Okay, I will start rifling through her locker though. Hey, you two, kind of keep an eye out for anybody else coming. All right.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. You go through her stuff in her locker. There's her folders. They're all like bright pink or bright light blue, and it's just her stuff, like her class stuff.
Yeah.
A couple of really, really cliche Christian dating manually kind of books in there too, which she's probably never looked at. Her family probably gave it to her. It's just stuffed it in her locker. And at the back, you see it looks like an unopened, like a makeup case, like a little round case.
Okay. I'll pop that open.
Okay. 1 second.
3 points of sanity.
Monster.
Is that what you said? 2 points of
Mimic.
sanity?
A mimic.
Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of. I need you to roll. Keep your wits about you. Roll plus persona.
Okay.
Oh, so I was right.
Well, it's not quite. It's not monster. Just to spoiler, not a monster.
So that's a 7.
Okay.
My wits
Okay.
about me.
No, that's fine. So you successfully open the thing. However, you're shocked, and you're like, there's a couple of options. One, you could drop the thing, but you could have it. You just kind of like just drop it. What's a hard choice? Worst outcome is you drop it. Hard choice. You no, I'm not gonna do it choice wise. You're just very shocked, and you kind of like, for a moment, you almost drop it. Basically, the 6
Well,
you
kind of like
dropped it.
I kind of like toss it back into the locker where it would probably land reasonably safely.
Yeah.
But I mean, why am I dropping it?
It had bones in it.
Oh, I don't know if I would necessarily would have dropped it then. But
No, I'm just saying you picked up the case and it rattled, and you're like, why is it rattle? And then you opened it, and there were small bones in it.
these look like human bones,
Human
animal
bones, yeah.
I don't know. You got to do some investigation check right here. You probably want to glimpse the truth, eh?
I guess that would be. I got to read through these things a little bit better, but I'm actually going to turn to the other two and say, hey, and basically, and kind of pull them into a. Can we do this together? Hey, do you guys know what these look like? These are bones,
you can.
but
Yeah. You could do it
I'm
together.
basically asking them to make however we would do this.
It's only one person that you can get a bonus from.
That's fine. I guess I would go with Dean because I feel like maybe Dean and I have a better relationship.
Okay.
Probably.
No, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. I'm gonna switch to my
right,
computer.
you aid a teammate. Roll one of the following stats depending on how you are aiding, and the aided character gets a 1 power point. So I've got your back. I can do this. 2 heads are better than 1. Hey, Dean, you're pretty good mental, right? You have at least a +1 to mental, right?
I do. I in character I might not know that, but I'm pretty good that way.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask you to do the 2 heads are better than 1 and roll mental to assist me try to figure out what kind of bones these are.
Okay.
Just real quick, I'm gonna be taking off, so it's nice playing with you guys tonight.
Hey, have a good night.
It was awesome.
It was nice playing with you.
You too, thanks.
Good
Bye.
night. Okay.
All right. So you guys are doing basically a combined mental on what the heck this is.
Yep, I'm gonna roll right now. I rolled an 8 plus 1, 9.
Okay, so that's a success.
And what kind of relationship? I mean, does it matter what kind of relationship he has to me?
It just matters on what you get. So, what was it, a competitive or cooperative?
Well, I didn't really, after our first interaction, it felt more competitive. But I was kind of I was originally going to go kind of the same way that Viola went, where it was kind of like I'm friendly with everybody
So it's
because
from your point
there's
of
no.
view. So it's from if it's your point of view, we'll go with cooperative. That's fine.
Yep.
So you made a success,
The
and
target has
target has
a.
+1 forward, right? For the
Yep.
roll. All right.
Okay, so now I am going to make my
Your regular roll. Yeah.
my glimpse the truth, which is uh also a mental roll,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
Because I can't unfortunately turn it into anything else. But I have no mental, so a +1 is better than nothing.
Oh, Zeppo, you got a point of power for being cooperative, and so you just use that later for other things. But just mark it
Okay,
on your
so
sheet somewhere.
I'm glad I did that because I rolled a 9, and so it's +1, so that's a 10. On a
Okay.
10, you get 3.
All right. Go ahead.
So I have to well, I mean, first off, I don't have to necessarily ask something from this, but
No, not necessarily. No.
do these look like if they're small bones, they're probably like finger bones or something like that, but do they look like human bones?
No.
No. So what kind of bones do they look like?
They're animal bones.
All right.
They're small. Could they be belong to a bird?
Well, bird bones would be hollow. I think that their bones actually like you can kind of see that. Um, so gee, I don't know what else I would want to ask about these bones. What's about to happen? And can I ask any of these things, even though
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily. Or like,
Because
does that count?
no. Go
Does
ahead.
that count as two, even though I asked two questions about the same thing?
I'll let it be one. This is a critical situation. So yeah, that's one.
Okay.
Are these human bones? No, they are animal bones. There we go.
Okay. Um. Um. It. So it says, "What is the most dangerous thing here? Is there anything? Do I? Does it kind of feel like there's anything dangerous happening right now?"
Not at this exact moment. The most dangerous thing here, uh, what you would come to mind is if they came back and they see you digging through this locker, you know.
I kind of felt that. Okay. Um. And Hmm.
You can also do what sort of creature is it? That seems fair because what is
Um.
it?
No, I wish I had read that from the first part. From the first part.
Well, you read it.
Um.
You said what kind of yeah, what
Yeah.
kind
No,
of
that's fine. That's fine. I was trying to read through them. It's very hard to read these because on my phone it's very
no,
small.
no, I get you.
Because I was going to ask, was there anything else useful here? But what do you guys think? Should I ask if there's anything else useful here, or should I ask what kind of bones these are?
Uh,
I mean, we could always take the bones and
yeah, we can
grab a
always.
comparative anatomy book later and figure it out.
Yeah, I
Good
agree.
thinking, Dean. Wow, wow, you earned that PowerPoint, didn't you? Yeah, I will. I will take a couple of the bones. Is the box only got bones? And this is not one of my questions because this is something that I would necessarily be able to. I'd obviously be able to
Yeah, yeah,
perceive.
yeah.
Is
Gotcha.
it just a box full of bones, or is this um actually a makeup case with a bunch of bones thrown into it? Like, what am I?
It is a small thing that used to be a makeup case that has bones in it.
Just bones? And I mean, is it like a dozen bones, or like
No, like a
like
few small bones.
oh, a few? Okay, so not a lot. All
It
right.
is weird and scary though that they're just in her locker like that. Like,
Um. Okay, and so what was the other thing I was thinking about asking? Does it look like okay, I'm gonna take one of the bones because it looks like probably all three look pretty similar. So
okay.
I'll take one of the bones, and does it look like there's anything else useful here?
Does it look like there's anything else useful here? Um, Let me think. Are you referring to the bones, or are you referring to the
To
things in
the
the locker?
locker in general.
The locker in general. Anyway, uh, yeah. As far as we know for the locker, unless you start digging through these files, there might be more info on the situation if you dug through all this paperwork in here. But there's a lot. It's someone's locker. It's gonna take some time.
Yeah, I mean, okay, that's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So let me ask: does it look like there are any files that are like? I mean, I assume. Okay, you said it was pretty neat. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put the box back where I found it.
Okay.
And obviously there's some books in here, and
Are
then
you
there are
taking
files
the
on.
bones? Or are
I'm
you?
taking. I was gonna take. I'll just take all the bones. I don't care.
Take
I'll
take the case. Take the case. We didn't
I'll
come
take
this
the
far
whole.
just to come this far.
Great. I'll put the case. Is it small enough to fit in my pocket, or
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
put it in my backpack?
Okay.
Does it look like there are any folders in here that don't really fit in?
Just give me
User folders.
Take everything. Figure it out later.
Just
take
everything.
it all. Give me the backpack. I start like grabbing any paperwork that looks
God.
like may not be like if it's a textbook
Okay, fine.
or something.
I'll just take the whole. I'll just
Clean it
empty.
out.
Do we want to empty? Okay, fine.
Hurry up.
I just start shoving things into my backpack and then handing them the rest. All right, let's get out of here. And I close the locker, and I relock it and spin it, and all right, let's go.
You know, for somebody named Dirk, you're about as sharp as a dull knife.
For cinematic value, the moment you close the locker and start to walk away, you do notice like a police guy and a few other people like, all right, let's go check the locker. You know, like they got the principal and they're getting ready to look in the locker. So like it's right after you guys have left. Like you
How
can see
lucky.
them.
Like we're going around the corner, and they're coming the other way.
Right.
Yeah, that.
Good time.
All right. Hey, next time I look like I'm taking my time, just tell me to just take everything. They're gonna get there and they're gonna find the locker cleared out. Like that's weird. This isn't good.
By the way, yes, I am spending hold that was generated earlier. So it's just like, yep, they're gonna get there. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
This locker is locked and it's empty.
This person obviously knew their code.
Yep.
Great, serial killer.
Okay, let's go back to Dean's bathroom and go through this.
Is that your hideout? All right, I'm gonna be a little bit quieter because my wife's trying to sleep. But yeah, is that your new hideout? Is the bathroom? Good.
Boys in the bathroom stall.
I'm gonna waste one of the remaining points I have. You go to the bathroom this time, and there's a bunch of people in there. So.
Okay, let's go someplace else then.
I actually have an idea about this. I've been saying we're starting a school paper, but I actually think that's a great cover for asking people questions, and you know, and we'll be able to reserve a room for our club. You know.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think that we should go to the administration office and do that.
Yeah, it's actually a great idea. We'll be like this. We can say that this story has shocked us so much that we all suddenly, you know, had a desire to get into investigative journalism.
You know, we might just get a hall pass for this. Might get us some
Exactly.
special privileges.
Mhm.
And
Oh, hey.
nobody will ask twice while we're asking so many jackassy questions.
Yeah. Oh, hey, by the way, I did hear from Claire. She's fine. She's just not feeling good.
Oh, that's good. I was worried.
Yeah. You know, I just wanted to let you guys.
When did you hear from Claire? Because we've been together all morning. I've been by your side all morning.
Just yeah.
Claire,
No, I
Claire.
just.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's a little strange, but I've seen stranger things, so okay.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I just.
Yeah. All right.
heard.
I'm gonna just file that away for future use in case it comes up again.
You do that, buddy.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him like this scrutinizing look.
I'm just gonna mirror that scrutinizing look back. You just look
or-
like two confused puppies staring at each other. Okay, yeah, so let's go to the administration office. While we're there, maybe we can we'll be able to hear some other stuff that's
Oh.
going on.
So you guys are going to walk to the administration office, carrying
Mhm.
all this stolen property in your pockets and backpack. Oh, they don't know it's
What are
there.
they gonna
Oh, we
search
don't. We
us?
don't all have to go.
No, that's fine.
Amos, I mean, you know, this is your brainchild. It might be more
Sure.
convincing if you
Yeah, sure. I mean, we don't have to all
bring
go.
it to them.
I'll just say that
I-
this. Sure. Yes.
You know,
I mean, I don't mind going though because
might be more overwhelming if a handful of students just show up, but if one shows up
Yeah.
and you
Looks
explain
looks
yourself,
suspicious. Yes. 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 I agree. I can go.
okay, we can hang out with the evidence.
I guess find out if these are human bones after all.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh yeah, let's go to the library.
Dirk, let's go to the library. Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost like you read my mind.
The thought going through my head is that I don't want to be
It's like
caught with human bones on me either way.
They're not human bones. We've already established that.
Okay. So, who's going where? Amos is going to the principal's office, the administration, and you guys are going to the library. Right?
Yes.
Okay, for sake of to make things easy, I'm putting my wife with your group because why not? And so you're gonna go to the library. Oh, one thing that she can do, kind of, because it's not really dialogue, is she has photos of sooty footprints, which she would have shown you,
Mm-hmm.
which are weird. But other than that,
Mm.
nothing really different. You guys go to the library, right? We'll do the library
Mhm.
section first. You take. It's not very hard to take out books on bones. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. That's stupid. You just look up the right book, and with enough time, you determine. So you guys are like comparing bones to animal books, right?
Mhm.
Okay. After a while, you compare them, and you realize that these bones belong to a dog.
All of them.
Well, the few that you have. This is like
Mhm.
maybe
What
like
bones
3 or
are
4 of
they?
them. I believe would be like the back, one of the back paws, or back paw slash leg.
Wait. Let me.
This is
Yeah. Let me see that. Let me see that photo. Does the
yeah.
photo look like it would be an animal's foot?
Yeah, it's about the right size. Yeah, if you're going on that theory.
I mean, if we're looking at a book that has
Yeah.
the bones in it, it would probably have like paw prints too. Does it look like it would be similar to a paw print?
Yeah, you could get that from a photo. I mean, it's not a great photo, but it's good
Yeah, sure.
enough. And it's a few of
I
them.
mean, were there a lot of these footprints?
They were a few, but they were like scattered around. Like it's odd because it's not they followed a direct route. There was like a few in one corner, a few in another corner. You know what I mean? Like not like a full trail.
Almost not that it was necessarily doing this, but almost that it was like hopping. It was like standing here, and then it was standing over here, and then it was standing over here. Not like it was like walking and meandering
Right.
down the hallway.
Right.
Huh. Jeez, Viola, that's pretty creepy too. Maybe she sacrificed the dog and the spirit came back to get her? That just seems stupid. No, never mind. I didn't say that.
Well, I mean, she wrote in the journal that there was some act that they're trying to conceal, whoever the sisterhood is.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean,
I mean,
that
could it be possible that maybe she used these bones in that act to, like, maybe she didn't kill the animal, but maybe she used the bones to do something else? I mean,
yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, but just using maybe she's doing magic.
maybe she's using some kind of craft.
Like I look really nervously. I'm like, who uses magic? That's crazy.
I mean, so
at
supernatural.
least, yeah, it's some weird show off of the Sci-Fi Channel.
I mean, it's
geez,
just the sooty footprints. I mean, did she summon some kind of hellhound to do her bidding? And maybe the price she
maybe
had to pay was to
maybe
sacrifice
it's a
herself,
back.
and she was
Yeah,
dragged to hell.
I mean, it doesn't. There's no drag marks, but who knows? I think that maybe dog bones and some kind of supernatural dog spirit. I think that's jeez, what are we dealing with? Wish I had a way to ask someone something.
Oh,
Um, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
out of
go.
character.
Huh?
Brian.
Yeah.
I was looking at. I think it's I think it was on the cheat sheet.
Yeah.
I think there were. I thought I saw two cheat sheets.
There was. There's
There
a
there was
there's a
one
there's
where
a
you.
fan made one which is a little bit better, which is the 2.1 sorry,
Okay,
1.2 version.
did I see something about so Toby, like
Yeah.
once per session you can consult with Toby?
Right. Yep. But she consulted with him, but it says once per session, but I think it means that player. I don't think it means like the whole party. That seems silly.
So to protect my identity or my ability, I could like excuse myself and go off someplace to consult with Toby.
You could, or everyone. Well, you don't know that everyone can see him, but you could.
I was
I
literally going to ask the same thing. That's the kind of what I was leading up to.
Okay.
I think it would be really funny if we both went to consult with Toby at the same time, but in like different places.
He could be there. That'd be funny.
Well, no. So
Okay.
what I'm thinking is like he goes to like one quiet corner of the library, and I go to a different quiet corner of the library, and we both consult him,
Yeah.
and and then Toby has to like kind of like you can kind of decide how Toby gets to deal with that. Whether
Yeah.
Toby can't be in one place, can be in two places at the same time, or maybe he can't be in two places at the same time. And so he's like, oh wait, hold on, I have somebody on the other line. And so he's like
Okay.
kind of like going back and
Do you have
forth
to
and talking
roll?
to the both of us.
Yes, it's a roll, but if you
So who
No,
if Toby can only consult with one, it would probably go to the person who rolled better.
no, you have to roll, and there's a random
Mhm.
chance that if you get a 6 or less, it's really bad for everybody because it gives me ammo, which is what's happened earlier. Why there was been roadblocks, like the bathroom was full of people, or the police investigator
Oh.
comes and visits. So,
Okay.
but
I'm gonna take a chance,
all right.
and it's
So,
just a straight 2d6, right?
yep, it is
All right.
pure chance. We'll do them one at a time, and we're gonna assume that Toby can talk in both places because he's fucking weird.
And well, again, that's what I was kind of like. Again, we wouldn't know, but you can decide whether he has that ability to do that or not.
Yeah.
But like you could play it out like I ask him a question and he's like answering me. He's like, oh wait, hold on, somebody's on the other line, and then he goes over to Dean, and Dean asks him a question. I'm like, hey Toby, what's taking you so long? He's like, oh, hold on, Dean, and he goes back over to me. So, but we don't know that he's talking to the other person.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's fine.
And I rolled a 7.
Okay. He is unsure. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
He is unsure in what is going on, but he is willing to give you his full support, and so that gives you a +1 on going forward on a roll. So he has no idea what this is about because he's never seen this before. But he's got your back, bro. He's got your back on it.
So
Sorry, Dean. Go.
okay, so I have no idea of this happening, so I also kind of excuse myself and go to another quiet part of the library, and I roll a 2d6, and I rolled an 11.
Okay. Everyone gains one hold.
Toby.
Okay, so on a 10 plus, the advice is solid. Everyone gains one hold. That can be spent anytime to add a +1 to a roll. All right, so I'm gonna give you the advice. Let me think about the best way to put this. what's the best way? He would do it as. I don't think. This is the creature because he's seeing it for his perspective. He goes, I don't think that this is something she summoned. That's his opinion.
What was she doing with the bones?
Um,
And are the bones belonging to one of these creatures?
I don't think the bones belong to the creature, but I can't be sure.
Or another one like it, not that particular creature who left footprints, but I'm just saying.
These are bones of an ordinary dog.
Hey, Toby, I was asking you something. Do you have any idea what these footprints are in this photo?
And unfortunately, he goes, no.
Oh,
So
all right. Well,
Toby,
Well, they're dog footprints, but I mean, other than that.
Toby, is there some kind of supernatural dog prowling these grounds?
Maybe anything's possible.
Ah, that's all you can give me?
Well, you paid for it. He goes, you know what bothers me the most? He looks at the photos again. And he'll tilt its form. At this point, he just looks kind of like I don't know, a soccer ball, and he'll roll left a bit and look at the photos. The footprints aren't the same. Some of them are a little bit larger, some a little bit smaller. This isn't one. This is a few.
So we're dealing with a pack of dogs.
so Brian, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So I gain a +1 forward based on this encouragement. So I have a
Correct.
+1 from that. Do I also get a +1 because from what Zeppo got, everyone gets a +1, or is it just Zeppo gets a +1?
They gain a usable once +1. If you want to use it, that's fine.
No, but I'm saying, does that mean that I now have +2, or is it?
You have a +1 and a +1 that you can spend at a certain point. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a spendable +1. It's a resource you have gained.
But again, so because I rolled a 7, I gained
Yes.
a +1,
Yes.
and then because Zeppo rolled an 11, it says everyone gains 1 hold. Does
Right,
that mean that I now have 2?
If you want to spend them now, yes.
Oh, so these are like the physical, the emotional, mental, mystical persona. That's what I would spend those on.
On a roll, you would spend it on a roll.
On a roll. Okay. So you said I have a point of power to be used later. You said that earlier. So this is a +1 in addition, or how are?
So this is a separate thing. This is an extra hold that gives you a +1 that you can add to a roll. It's just a gained bonus. Everyone got one. It's basically, think of it as like a chip that has +1 on it that you can spend. You know.
All right, I'm gonna write that down on here. And if you want to, I would say you might want to deal with Alex because we only got like another 10 minutes.
Okay. Alex?
Okay. Yeah.
Hi
So
there.
I mean, I guess I don't know where you register. You register new clubs, but I'm gonna go to, I guess, the principal's.
Sure.
Like the main office.
You go to the main office. Do you do you go like just kind of knock on the door, or do you kind of like sneak up on it? I don't know. How do you want to approach this?
No, I just kind of I'll walk in. I mean, I don't have anything to hide. I'm
All right, so you
walking
don't
in.
knock. You don't knock first. Is the important part.
It's the office. It's like the main office. There's there's always people in there.
Okay. You walk into an area with a bunch of teachers, hurriedly walking around, reading things, doing teacher stuff. And they'll look at you and it goes, Amos, one of them who recognizes you, I think it's like a physics teacher or math, will look at you and, what's going on? Why are you here?
Well, with everything going on, I'm really, really want to investigate all this weird stuff that's been happening. This is maybe the craziest thing that's happened, but everyone knows this place is a little weird. So I think I want to get into investigative journalism, and so I was hoping to start a club.
oh, for a club you need an advisor. But you've always been a good student. But do you want like a more of a writing advisor who might know writing more, or would you just anybody will do?
I don't know. I think we'll try to, I'll try to kind of learn on the job, if you will. So,
Well, you
I mean, if
still
you want to be
need.
my advisor, then that would be great.
Do you want to try to convince, or do you want to just like? Yeah, it's up to.
Sure. I'll try to convince.
Yeah.
I'll convince anyone. I'm very convincing.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll your convince. It's emotional.
Oof, not very good. I was not very convincing. Hold on. It's convincing plus emotional, which is at 0. Oh, I rolled a 6.
Fantastic.
Oof.
Okay. They don't think that you should probably try to pound a paper, and they're probably not going to be your signee for a guidance counselor, for a guidance person.
Okay, so I guess I should go find a different teacher to convince.
Sure. Let's see. Oh man. Okay, this one I'll let you roll normal again. The next one though will be -1 because you're just going around the teacher's lounge.
Well,
Like,
I mean, it probably makes the most sense to approach a teacher that does like
Yeah.
English, right?
sure.
Or something in that realm.
You wanna try again?
Sure. Would a English teacher give me a
+1. Yeah, sure. I'll
+1?
give it to you. Go
All
ahead.
right. A 6. Fuck.
This is not going well.
Well, what do I need to pass? That's a 7, right?
Yeah,
What do I need to pass?
a 7.
Okay, so that's a 7.
Oof. Okay. They will do it, but only if you can reassure them that action will help them. That this will benefit them. So it's like you better actually write news articles for the paper. So
Well, like, all I can say is that you probably want the most eyes to try to solve this mystery as you can possibly get, right? And if I'm able to dedicate at least portion of my free after school activity time, then that I think that's a net positive, right? It's like I'll be on the lookout, and if I see
Okay.
anything useful, I'll be sure to report it.
Okay. So he's willing to sign on to it, but if he thinks that you guys are just using it to slack off or whatever, he's gonna cut your funding. He's gonna
Okay.
take your way to
Okay.
club.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Something or other.
He'll give you, that's his actual name, something or other.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Cool. Yeah. Wow. What a coincidence.
Something or other.
Uh-huh.
Something Ruther. Mr. Something Ruther will take the paperwork, and of course he'll make you fill out actual paperwork.
He's Swedish, so that's pronounced Sumfingeruder.
There you go. Yeah.
English.
But that also means we get a room assigned for after school activities.
And that's why he was like, if you guys just use it to slack off, I'm gonna cut your funding and kick you out.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Okay, so
sweet, that worked out okay.
Yeah, you have a base of operations.
And from funding. We
Okay.
got to buy some camera, maybe like a Polaroid to take pictures for our publication.
No, I think Viola has a camera.
What is the name of your school paper so that they can register it properly?
Well, I actually don't know. School paper.
Isn't the name of the school like
the Young Investigator?
The Devils, something Devils.
The football team is called the Devils or something. So the town is Clovenfoot, so they're the Clovenfoot Devils.
The Clovenfoot Investigator.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Clovenfoot Investigator. You guys are already making a lot of progress. Well, this is session 1. You found a newspaper. Investigators.
Well, always be hustling. That's what I always say.
Okay. And you fill out your paperwork. You just have one last task. You gotta go with him to the principal's office, and he has to give the final okay. Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. You walk in. You meet Mr. Warren. He's behind his desk. He is kind of like, you saw him at the assembly. He's a very kind of lanky, thin guy, and maybe in his like 60s. Looks at your paperwork, looks at you, and goes, "So you're gonna investigate the school for mysteries, or what exactly?"
No, not the school. I mean, this thing with Stephanie. I think it might have awoken something within me that I think I have a calling to kind of find out what's wrong here and like what happened to her. I think this could be a good first step. I've always struggled to find a creative outlet, and I think this might be this might be good for me.
Okay, well, so you're registering this as a club, and these are the other people in your club.
Yeah, these are people in my homeroom that seemed excited about the idea, but we'll see if we can recruit anyone else.
Okay. Well, as a registered club, you are required a certain number of members, but I have a couple of students that'll probably want to get involved. So.
Okay. Well, I guess they can come by and we can.
Excellent, excellent. He smiles and he just stamps the thing.
Cool.
It's funny too, because as he says, "Oh yeah, a couple other students that might get involved," you get like this weird feeling, and then it just kind of passes, and he stamps the thing and goes, "The Clovenfoot Investigator," and then it fades to black.
Cool.
There you go. That's session 1.
Excellent. Excellent.
We're gonna have to get rid of these extra weirdos in our club. Gonna have to murder them.
What? They're just club members, man. What's wrong with you?
Right.
We could send them on other important
Yeah. They can
mundane
investigate something
tasks.
else. They can investigate something else.
We can send them to do things we've already done.
Follow-ups.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Well, they don't need to know it's a follow-up.
Well, sometimes we tell them it's a follow-up. Sometimes we don't.
Well, true.
But
we control what information we give out.
Yeah. So.
And
but that way, if they come back to us and they say, "Hey, these people said that you already talked to them," we said, "Yes, but we wanted a different voice to talk to them," and so it's every time like we're always sending them to do the same thing, but sometimes we're telling them today you're doing a follow-up. Oh, today you're doing this thing, and then they find out that it's follow-up, and so they just constantly feel screwed with, and eventually leave us alone.
We might also need somebody to go get us coffee.
I love how you guys have created like a secret club. You're like, all right, we got this. It's like, oh, you're officially registered club. Perfect. I can send people over there. No, that's not what I want. Oh, all right. Well, we're gonna stop there.
Easy come, easy go. If it doesn't work out, we'll create a different newspaper with blackjack and hookers.